Ladies and gentlemen, I have sad news. Parry just walked out of the room. He got very angry that I was going to talk about his like sissy hypno fetish. Okay, get the fuck out. Come here. Bit's over. Stop going through my closet, you little bitch. You're knocking over. What is wrong with you? Take a fucking seat, you psycho.
This robot, okay?
You're not put the robe back.
It's gonna be so cool.
Put it back.
Do you want a robe?
Put it back.
Do you want a robe?
I don't want a robe. Put it back.
Yeah, do you want a robe?
Put it.
Yeah, that'll be so cool.
Put it back, bro. You want everyone to know what fucking hotel I'm at right now?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
I didn't think of that.
What is with this guy?
Say that next time. Jeez.
This guy's like a fucking psycho. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the flesh, live, coming at you from the heart of Malta.
You're gonna tell people where you are? No, coming at you. You're gonna say the location.
I'm not saying the. I'm saying.
Oh, okay, hey guys, don't tell Parry. Don't tell them.
I'm in the country of Malta.
Okay, man. Yeah, heart of Malta. That's very specific.
Apparently, I picked
What's the heart of Malta?
Apparently,
Can I show the name of this, or are they gonna dox us with this?
Apparently, I picked
That's
up
a joke.
like.
I'm messing. Come on, man.
Apparently, I picked up like some crackhead off the street or something.
It's rich coming from you.
So, how should we start this? Should we start this addressing the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
So, Parry invites a friend over, okay?
So he's not in the room anymore.
He's not.
Making fun of him for being fat.
But he just came over.
Making a big nose, so he's an elephant.
And
You know you're Jewish, right?
me and this guy,
You're gonna make fun of this guy for
we had the two of us, we had a great conversation. We were talking about Parry's life, what made him the way he is. And apparently, this guy broke a woman's nose.
Yeah, it isn't news, by the way. People.
You've already told your stream about this?
Yeah, and I said I was the guilty one. I was the one in the wrong there too. So.
He also pushed someone in front of a car.
Definitely told that one on stream, though. That one definitely I told on stream.
Got it.
But what if I put? What do you have tape? We could put tape on the robe.
But also, apparently, his friends were on his phone once, and a tab popped up showing like goth girl, like feminizes you.
It's force
femini. Yeah, his friends.
You forgot already.
His friend was telling me about like. His friend was telling me about like the fucking sissy hypno shit this guy watches.
Well, just one video that he saw. The other stuff's different. I told you the stuff's boring and normie pilled. The issue is they got rid of a lot of it from Pornhub. Remember when there was the porn? You look it up. Pull it up.
I'm not pulling up Pornhub.
Pornhub deletes videos. Pull that up. 2020. Well, anyway, this happened in 2020. They deleted a bunch of videos, and that video that my friend saw is probably deleted from that. So.
Understood. Well, yeah, so I guess we've got a few things tonight to discuss.
First of all, I just want to say, this guy is saying, Parry, speak up. Yeah, yay, me. That guy. You're like screaming right now. I'm speaking at like a normal cadence, and you're spurting out. Just to be clear. You were saying?
Anyways, we've got a few topics to cover.
Well, listen, I know I interrupted. I wasn't sitting there like, oh, I know this is going to be naturally flowing. I just wanted to get it out of the way. If you're going to say anyways in like a passive-aggressive way, where it's like, it's not what I meant. Okay, just go ahead.
Anyways, we got a few topics here. You sit there and you look at that fucking camera and you
AIDS gang represent, okay?
Okay.
It works, by the way. We checked the audio.
Yeah, I'll read the donation in a sec. Thank you for letting me know. Not like I could just fucking hear it.
So it doesn't show on screen? Because like mine, it just shows on screen. And stream, you should get stream alerts.
Yeah, I'll read everyone's donuts in a sec. We read it in clusters.
But like, why not mute it if you're
You sit there and you shut up.
Literally.
You sit there. You shut up.
Right now.
Like the good little bitch you are. Okay.
First of all, would be good little sissy. Second of all, why have the audio play?
So we're sitting. We're eating. We're having.
Which element is it?
We're having dinner. We're having a dinner, which by the way I paid for, of course.
Is it chat? Is the chat thing that plays the audio, or do you have a separate?
I'm gonna go pull up Streamlabs in a sec. If you can just like calm down.
Why don't you pull it up before stream? You spent 10 minutes before stream. This is real. You spent 10 minutes before stream, fucking going back and forth through the room. You're like, Parry, do this. Parry, sit there. Parry, come here. And now you're gonna be like, oh, let me pull up fucking stream. It's like the most basic fucking part of streaming is having the donation thing. If you want to get donations,
so the goal is to get through like one coherent thought without like.
I'm getting through coherent thoughts. Yeah, I'm bringing points up that you're bringing up, and you're getting mad at fucking me. Really? Okay, go ahead.
So we're sitting, we're eating dinner.
Yeah.
All right, and this guy just like asks me, where everyone's close together, it's outdoor dining. He asks me.
You want to say where we ate? Or is that also gonna?
I'm not saying where we ate.
Yeah, just to make sure.
But this
Can
guy,
we say it was a fish restaurant?
Yeah, this guy asked me. He goes, "So, would you like ever rape anybody?" And he says it like
it wasn't even that interesting.
Full volume. We
This
get
wasn't even
stares.
the best thing I said. I had some more interesting stuff. There was American people next to you. I asked you if you know.
He was asking me if I would rape anybody, just like right at the table. They're like, I've never been like so mortified in my life.
Mortified?
Mortified.
What about like when you told me about that thing where you got like drunk in high school?
Yeah.
I guess you were too drunk to be mortified.
Yeah. So.
What do you mean? Yeah, just so that doesn't. So this was more mortifying.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me read the donuts real quick. Okay.
So it doesn't play a noise for the super chats.
I recommend couples therapy. True. Hick Fury. The sexual tension is crazy. You're dirty. Your mind is dirty and disgusting.
Fury recommends a hentai for me to review on my Patreon.
What disgusting degenerates you have in your audience.
Yeah.
The murderous intent in Aiden's eyes. I just always have that. It's part of my charm.
I'm being nice and not telling them.
Just got a fantastic drawing idea. Well, I don't want to hear it. I can only imagine. You sick fuck.
Well, they're typing that you wouldn't hear it.
Cute butch femme. Can I?
I'm explaining because you're like I wouldn't hear it.
I am actively talking.
Yeah.
I am actively speaking right now. I am in the middle of a sentence right now.
Yeah, I'm adding to your sentence. What do you mean? Okay. Do you want me to read the next one? It's Abiyu. It's funny.
Abiyu with the 2. Cute butch.
You're gonna read it.
Cute butch femme lesbian couple. I ship. So amazing.
So we weren't butch. You're Twink. I'm like a bit stalky.
Tonight,
I would be butch.
Tonight's the night I might actually do it.
You ever watched Dexter? You missed again? Yeah. That was 3 tries on the fucking.
Go fuck yourself, little bro. Go fuck yourself.
Hold on, let me just press the space bar. Oh, that's you.
It's like I'm the internal critic in my head. It's like personified. That's what it's like.
Let me grab this beer.
I should have just. I should have gone to England and met Dickers.
That's just true. I mean, from a business perspective, that's just true.
Godspeed with the 20. The shirt looks like you traffic.
Oh, I should address this shirt thing. I'm wearing this Beatles shirt. I don't like I'm not a big fan of the. I mean, they're not bad. It was a gift. It was a recent gift. That's why I'm wearing the shirt, guys. I know it's a bit of a strange shirt, but apologies if you're. Oh, well, Parry's a Beatles super fan. That's not what's happening.
Okay. Well. With that being said.
Well, it's not with that being. That's like an aside. I don't know why you say words. It's like you say words like you don't know what they mean, dude. Do you remember?
That wasn't a word. That was a phrase.
Yeah. Well, words are parts of phrases. You know, those are the elements of phrases, and together.
That's composition fallacy. Which
and
true of the part is not necessarily true of the whole.
Idioms,
okay.
Which don't make any fucking sense. With that being said, I just explained to you that I'm gonna heart this.
Can I get into the first segment?
Do
you want to like let me get into the first segment? That would be like incredible.
Are you gonna heart the guy's message or fucking not? Do I have to do it?
Oh yeah, I'll heart it. Can we just like get to
You're welcome, Godspeed, by the way. For the heart. Yeah? Are you gonna go back to chat or are you gonna hide chat?
I'm gonna get to the first segment. Okay? And I'm gonna just implore you to let me finish one sentence.
Alright.
Alright? So basically.
It wouldn't be implored though. That's not what that word means. Implore. You're going to insist. No, you're going to ask me. Implore would be like look into this. Is that what implore means? Can you pull up the definition for implore? I could. Okay, I'll look it up myself. That's fair enough. Let me look it up myself.
So basically,
Like, I'm going to implore you to do me a favor. I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure it's not how that works.
Silly Sack Bro released a new
Appeal to supplication. Beseech.
really...
Beg. Oh, you're begging. Well, you're being more demanding, so I wouldn't call it begging. I don't think that would count. An earnest appeal. It was a passive-aggressive appeal. It wouldn't count. Go ahead.
So WillyMacShow released a new video. It's 4 minutes long, and everyone is giving him, like, a standing ovation, okay? Because apparently, I'm being told, even Tommy's, like, doing the sarcastic, like, he's clearly compromised here. People are acting.
You thought it was serious.
People are, excuse me, sir. I'm in the middle of a fucking sentence. Do you want to let me finish?
I'm just saying that, like, you thought it was serious. You told me, guy, I really fucked this up, Harry. I thought it was serious. And now you're trying to cope and pretend that you, like, were against Tommy the whole time. Tom, if you're watching this, Aiden thought that your thing, WillyMac's going to talk about, he thought it was serious. And he replied to you seriously, and he's going to pretend it's ironic.
Okay, so basically...
That's true. It's all...
Can I get a sentence?
But you're not engaging with
Can I get one sentence? Can I get a single sentence?
Yes, and you should engage with what I'm saying with your sentence, but you don't want to.
Well, I want to get into the first fucking segment.
Yeah, and I want you to respond to what I'm saying. That's what neither of us seem to get what we want. So maybe you should implore.
Is this what your streams are like? Like maybe you can play. You almost quit because your viewership was so low. Maybe it's because you can't like keep a single. You can't stay on a single topic more than 5 fucking seconds.
That was almost good because you said your viewership is too low. No, it's because it was actually because I didn't have topics, and then Cola told me, "Hey, Parry, why don't you just look for topics? That was a good idea."
Well,
you could have made a good bit there, but you started with the viewership.
What the fuck is the point in having topics if you can't even get through a docket?
I'm literally responding to the dockets. Like, part of the docket is you mentioning Tommy C.
We are dropping viewership right now.
We're not.
Can I just get to the first...
There's a tiny little drop there. Are you really gonna whinge? Dude, just hide it if that's gonna fucking annoy you.
Can I just get to the first topic?
I'm streaming.
What's annoying me is you talking while I'm trying to get to the first topic.
But we're talking about the first topic, about Tommy C. And how you respond.
This is why I stream solo.
Okay, well listen, if you want to do the whole thing over again.
Thank you guys for helping us hit goal, by the way. Why does Parry have the erudite foot mirror behind him, man?
I told you people were going to be upset about it.
Erudite, Destiny, damn
no, I made this. You laughed when I made a joke. When I made a joke, he laughed, but now he's trying to pretend to be cooler than you. So just thought it was very funny, man.
Ben's in with the 2. This is probably the quickest dono goal ever. There's no way you guys are enjoying this. We can't even...
The viewership went down on the little graph sheets. It just goes down sometimes. So you can't let this fucking haunt you, man. Literally, sometimes it's just like a weird glitch, okay?
I guess we're doing a docketless stream. We're just never getting to
We're literally talking about the Tommy C thing, and you rage quit.
Alright, let me just do the introduction to the topic.
Alright, so...
Then you can say whatever you want, okay?
So you want to do like a fucking red light, green light thing? Oh, go ahead.
So WillyMacShow, who has been honestly one of the most incompetent YouTubers I've ever seen, okay? He literally just like threw some fucking allegation out there against somebody with no basis, refused to retract it. He's like totally fucking incompetent, malicious, sucks as a YouTuber. He should delete his channel and be on the sex offender registry, okay? Like this fucking pedo, okay? So, it was like, who watches...
I heard what you said about Destiny behind... First of all, Sleazy Hippo was actually the opposite of pedophilia, because I would be the child, the one being sissified. Second of all...
But now...
you were defending Destiny.
But now everybody wants to give this guy a standing ovation, saying, look, guys, he's never been compromised, because he had reason to believe that Destiny was apparently in possession of CSAM, okay?
It would be CSAM.
Which led to him filing a police report. So it's good
I think it's wrong to call it CSAM. No, this is important. It's
sorry, CP, sorry.
Yeah, call it CP, CSEM.
Fuck you, dude, shut up. No, I can't think. I can't even think.
Well, you should be thinking what I'm saying, so maybe if you listen, then you would be able to respond to what I'm saying, but I'm serious. Like, calling it CSAM, and places it's abuse material. Now, Destiny wants
to... It's not! I was gonna correct myself! Yeah, I can't get a thought in!
Because of me. Right, but Destiny wants to imply that fucking the solo fucking retard guy was sex trafficking her or whatever. Even though there's no evidence for it. This could be the case. If that ends up being the case, he should be investigated for it. But there's no evidence to show that he was like a sex trafficker. So you're calling CSAM, it's playing into that narrative. When in reality, I think CSAM would be a better term. Child sexual exploitation material. You could say, oh, she looks like she's being exploited. Or maybe it's illicit material. Anyway, I think that's a more accurate term. Because it's still gross, obviously, to have like under 18, nude images on your PC and to keep them, and then to use this like gay legal shit, which doesn't make any sense. His own statement is contradictory, right? But I just want to make sure you're using the right term.
Okay.
Oh, our viewers are going down. I'm sorry.
So
Yeah, you were right. You were right.
We can't
You were
get
right.
to a topic. You
I
suck.
was like, oh, it's just,
You suck as a streamer. I literally am doing the legwork for you. I made the docket. All you need to do. Shut up.
Okay.
All you need to do is sit there and shut the fuck up for 2 seconds, and you're too incompetent to do that.
Well, I don't need to do. Well, no, I think you would help.
God, you're such a fucking moron, dude.
Okay, no,
you're
actually,
such a moron.
I was wrong. The viewer, that was a fake.
You're such a fucking idiot.
There you go. You're the one that's obsessed with the viewer counts, man. I'll be, just to be clear.
Does your mommy still have to mash up your food so you don't choke on it, you fucking drooling idiot? Now
Well,
shut
me
up.
talking a
Now
lot.
shut up
Me
while I
talking
get
a
to the
lot
topic.
would imply that I'm good at chewing because my mouth's moving up and down. Doesn't even make any sense. You would say, I don't know. I don't know what you would say, but it doesn't make any sense.
I'm about to like kick your ass.
All right, kick me out. Okay, jeez, can I wear my shoes first? Jeez.
Okay.
You want to start over? No, okay, sorry. I know that. Okay, well, Professor aggressive. That's fair. I'll go ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Okay. So everybody wants to give this guy now like some kind of standing ovation because he reported like CP allegedly to the police. So he can't be compromised because he draws the line at CP. Yeah, that's actually what we're fucking working with. I will call on you when I'm fucking ready to. You
said allegedly. What do you mean by
look at me.
allegedly?
Look at me.
Yeah.
You put your hand down. You sit there like a good little fucking bitch.
So you don't even want my because you said allegedly. What do you mean allegedly? Allegedly he reported or allegedly it is CP? I think it's beyond reasonable doubt that it's CP. I don't think you have to say allegedly. I'm serious. That was a serious comment. You're not even gonna respond. Okay.
Instead of worrying about like cutting me off every sentence, I'd worry about the fact that your fat fucking 500-pound ass is about to break the chair. Okay.
We'll say.
Yeah, and it's not built to hold fucking animals.
Plus I'm wearing a big
You weigh as much as a fucking elephant. We got an call Animal Patrol. We got a fucking escapee from the Maltese Zoo. You fat disgusting fuck.
I mean, how dare you do fat jokes against Nicholas Dior? Now you're gonna use them for me. It's fucked up.
Make fat jokes about him. I don't like fat people.
No, but when I do it, you go like, oh, another Nicholas Dior fat joke. How lowbrow.
And
now I do it. Now I'm
as
a good
many.
target.
I've never called you out.
We were doing the sex porn debate thing, and you got mad at me for so you're lying. You're lying.
No.
So I know I'm a bit overweight. So I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh, how dare you? It's just, but the fact that it's the double standard that annoys me. And you're
it's
like,
not.
you're derailing.
Okay.
But like you brought this up.
Do you think it's a double standard when your like contention is not with the content of the joke, but like how it's repetitive? Like if it's repetitively used for one person, you just personally don't find it funny. Like
so
Shut and Gawk. Shut and Gawk. Like I don't find Shut and Gawk funny anymore.
No, it's fine if you're gonna say I sweep.
That doesn't mean I can't laugh at you for being into sissy hypno.
Well, yeah, but that's a new one.
But Shut and Gawk, I've heard so much, it's just not funny to me anymore.
To be fair,
the fact that you can't understand the
difference
between that is
concerning. You just brought up the fat thing, but you did this before. So okay, guys. So remember earlier, right? Aiden was like, you quit streaming because you didn't have enough viewers. But then his main criticism, which was about me not being able to focus on topics, he undercuts that fact by bringing up the viewer thing. So by bringing up the sissy hypno thing, you actually undercut your criticism of me for being fat. You keep doing this, and you call me ADHD. This is like kind of double standardy, don't you think? Right? Do you want to do a segment out?
Do you want me to cut off your pinky or your index finger first?
Obviously pinky. Stupid fucking question. Sorry, fucking retarded with the index finger. Wait, are you mocking me? Did I make a stupid dichotomy? No. So yeah, that's just a stupid thing to say.
This fucking guy, man. This guy.
Saying like L.
It's a comfortable way to fucking sit.
L, that's notes. Oh look, it's Nicholas Dior. Watch check. This is a Casio no, that's my earbuds. Nick, what watch is this? It's a cool watch, right? I like this watch.
He probably stole it off the woman whose nose he fucking broke.
It was. I did.
You know what? We're gonna do an interview with her next stream.
That would be epic.
You psycho.
That would be so cool if you did that.
How are you known regionally for assaulting women?
How? Probably because I assaulted women. It's all a good thing. Man.
He's not even sexually assaulting them. He's just beating the fuck out of them.
I rebuilt the Nicholas Dior bridge. I did it. It's that easy. It's that easy, folks. Now that I rebuilt the Nicholas Dior. No, I'm not gonna leak that.
G's with the 5. Parry is trying to sweep away his sissy by flooding the zone with bullshit. Parry sissy. Talk about the allegation. I'd like to. I can't even talk about anything without this guy. So when he asked
without me engaging with you on the topic.
If he asked you if you'd ever rape anyone, do you have an answer? Yeah, I said no, obviously.
No, you didn't say no. You didn't answer. So I assumed the answer was yes. You're lying now. You're just fucking lying. You said no like an hour fucking later, man.
So I did say no. You just said I didn't say
yeah,
no.
but you were like,
So I did say
said no. Obviously, it wasn't obvious.
First it was I didn't say no. Now it is I did say
you
no.
had to think about it for an hour.
You made a blanket statement at first that I just did not say no.
Yeah, not during the question. You asked after.
That was not a qualifier. That was not a qualifier when you first made the accusation of me not denying the question. You've now just added that context
of me bringing it up. Now you're gonna sit here. You're gonna sit here. This is actually kind of bullshit, man. You're literally gonna sit here and fucking say, "Oh, well, but then I did bring." But it was obvious you were talking about it in that temporal context.
Is that a hickey on your neck, Aiden? Did Parry give it to you, or just more ringworm? No, his mom cooked me a delicious meal.
That's not true. I offered you to come over.
His mother cooked me a delicious traditional Maltese meal.
If you did come over, and we would have had a meal.
She looked at me and she said, "It's so nice to see that like Carl has friends."
Yeah.
That was really pathetic. I felt really bad for this guy.
Barry doesn't come over.
I have him on here as like a Make-A-Wish thing. Well,
but I don't have cancer. It wouldn't be a Waco. It would be Patino Cares because we're in Malta. Do you not see the Patino Cares sign?
Anyways. So, yeah, I think, like, it's great if Willy, like, suspected this guy'd CSAM on his computer. I think, like, it's honestly incredible that he went and, like, reported that. But that doesn't, like, what does that, like, change for me?
Was it change? Well, it shows that he has limits to what he's willing to put up with.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Well, if Boblax,
you thought he was fully bought in.
If Boblax saw some woman getting strangled on the side of the road and called 911, does that just like completely mitigate everything that's happened?
Mitigate what? I mean,
like sure, the guy's not a psychopath. Great, really fucking high bar.
Can you think of an example of like a bad person, not like just one of your punching bags like Boblax?
He's not one. I barely talk about the guy. That's just an example that.
It's just your part of the. So it was a shit example.
Well, that kind of, you know what? We'll skip the topic. We need to do a Boblax photo review.
Oh, because he posted new ones, right?
Yeah, he did. So I want you to get eyes on this.
Okay.
All right.
Can I do a photo reaction for you as well? They're not gonna answer. Okay, one asshole.
So, I just.
Good one, man. In profile isn't available. Wait, is this new?
Why is the can someone just link the photos in the Discord? That would be like.
I can look it up on mine.
Yeah, just someone fucking link the photos in the Discord.
Is that me? Wow, I look like.
Dude, you're cooked.
It's over.
You're so cooked.
It's actually over.
You're so. Everyone was saying the other day because this guy took a photo of me. Everyone's like, Parry mogs you, Aiden.
I do mog you, to be fair.
You think
I still mog you? It doesn't relative.
You're 500 fucking pounds.
Okay, that looks really bad. Can
we do a treadmill stream?
That's like really. That's fucking. I'm raped right now.
Dude, that's oh my god.
That is insane. That is insane. Plus the downward angle of my head.
I'm not paying for your dinners anymore. I feel like I'm enabling like an addict.
You are. Yeah, no, it's on my phone. It works on my phone. I don't know why it's not working.
Okay, can somebody just like send the photo and like topic suggestions? Because the
dude, that is so fucking
stupid Maltese fucking Wi-Fi.
So raped.
Ooh, a wooga. Whoa, let's get eyes on this man.
Don't hit your mic, man. It's bad form.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Oh.
Yeah, so okay. True.
Is that good? That's how you get viewers.
Is that what you did to that woman's face?
No, I punched him in the nose.
A wooga! Dude, you seeing this shit? You got eyes on this?
It's making me feel violent because it looks like a woman.
Can you do a recreation of this face?
I could, but I won't.
Do a recreation of the face right now.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm picking my beard. That's bad, actually. I shouldn't do that.
I wonder what the comments say.
Here's the issue I have with this. I feel like he looks less attractive than before. I don't know how you feel about this. But this is more like, he looks less attractive than before. But this is closer to what Boblax wants, right? Remember Boblax gave his inspiration? What was the guy's name? Do you guys in chat know?
I like the nose hairs. I think it really adds like to the feminine touch.
You're just doing Boblax stuff because Nick is in chat.
The protrude. I was always gonna cover this.
You were telling me I don't want to like call up an argue or anybody. I want to build it myself on my own.
That's what I'm trying to do. You fucking
people in chat.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So it's kind of like
you know what, guys? Let's talk erudite like stuttered. Erudite stuttered.
We were doing let's
do. I can't keep a fucking train of thought.
We were going fine. We were talking about the Tommy C thing, and then we were talking about something else. It was going well. I really don't.
This is the last time we're gonna stream together. You can't let me finish a fucking sentence.
That's mean, man. Come on, you said you'd stream.
How is it me? I'm giving you every chance. I just want to get through one thing. You can join in with me, talk about the segment. I just gotta get into it. You know what I mean?
I was talking about the WillyMac stuff. I was talking about the Tommy C stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So wait. So you just agree that you were wrong earlier? Say it as a full sentence. Parry, I'm sorry. I misrepresented the way you were acting when we were doing the segment. Parry, I'm sorry. I misrepresented the way you were acting during the segment. Go on.
So Bo Blacks, we got Salvo coming in with a plate cleaned. If you were commenting, what would you write?
On Bo, I wouldn't ask low hanging fruit. I wouldn't bother. I would comment.
Didn't you literally do a stream where you were like berating like a domestic violence survivor?
Yeah, but not about the domestic violence. That was you. I just berated them online.
To the point where you made them relive it?
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? Low hanging fruit.
That wasn't, well, I didn't know they were a domestic abuse survivor at the time.
But
we can pull the stream up if you want.
But then they informed you midway through that they were, and did you not then go back on stream?
No. Well, I did go back to explain to Queen what they were doing in the waiting room, but not
to embarrass them.
No, Queen asked me.
But you knew it was on stream.
Yeah, I knew, and you can.
And what did you think the end result would be? Excuse me. And what? Can you answer the question? And what did you think the end result would be?
Well, based on the way I was speaking, I was being pretty cordial. I was saying, yeah, they were upset and they were calling me down. I wasn't even making fun of them when I called in. You were just like rewriting.
Did you not have reasonable suspicion that talking about it on a stream would lead to their embarrassment?
So you're telling me, Queen tells me, hey, explain what Duckbringer is doing in the waiting room VC. I meant to say, I can't do that. Is that what you want me to say? You want to cut Queen's content like that?
No, but you're fine embarrassing them on stream.
But it's not embarrassed. Listen, they were already embarrassed on stream.
But you were further contributing to the embarrassment.
Do you want to pull this up, or are you just going to clip check me? This is like bullshit. No, this is not how it went. Okay.
That is how it went.
Just the way I explained this.
You had reasonable suspicion.
I don't have reasonable suspicion.
Even if it wasn't your intent, you had reasonable suspicion to believe somebody would be embarrassed. If somebody just confided to you they were abused, if you were to go to air out that they were talking about it in the VC off stream, if you were to say it on stream, I think unless you're like a fucking moron, which you might be, you'd have reasonable suspicion that they would then be embarrassed by that. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying you then can't go and talk about low-hanging fruit.
So people can say whatever the fuck in private DMs and you just won't bring it up?
I will, but I'll own that I'm embarrassing them.
So you're just gonna... Okay, sure, man. But you are sweeping for Diorio. This is pathetic.
What does this have to do with Diorio?
Because you had those DMs that Diorio was sending you about how he was mad at Queenman and you didn't want me to talk about it.
Did you look through my fucking computer?
Yeah, I did. I saw your DMs. It was like,
what
this
the
piece of shit is lying about me.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
I'm just bringing it up because you're saying that I'm not allowed to bring up private stuff like that. But if you wanted to bring that up,
wait, backtrack. When I was out of this room, you went through my computer.
Yeah, just the Nick DMs. The first thing I clicked on, was Dior.
What the fuck is? Why would you ever think that's an okay thing to do? Out of curiosity.
Well, it was just it's funny.
I buy you dinners. Yeah. I buy alcohol, okay? I show you fucking kindness. And what do? I leave the room for 2 seconds and you're going to my computer looking through my DMs.
Well, I didn't. So listen, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, I mean, maybe it was wrong of me to do, but I would do it again. Maybe it was wrong of me to do, but I would do it again. But yeah, basically, Nicholas Diorio who was saying, "Let's claim you guys."
Okay, all right, you're incredible stuff, man.
Yeah, okay. But this is what I'm saying. It's like, oh, you can't bring up anything because. So, am I humiliating Diorio? Yes, but just like, let's say that he was lying to you about.
Why would you leave your computer? But I didn't trust him. I put it into lock. Did you like look at my password?
No, it wasn't locked when you went to do the starting Zoom bit when you were vaping.
Oh, when I was letting it load.
Yeah.
When I was starting up the stream.
Yeah.
That's when you went through.
Yeah. Well, I just saw Diorio's.
No, and then you fucking lied to me. Because I came back in and I caught you.
So Diorio says, I was right, by the way. Let's check those DMs.
Wait, hold on.
I don't think he was right the way he was.
Put your fucking hand over there, bro.
Okay.
Hands up. Okay.
I don't think he was.
I go in. I see you going through my shit. I say, what the fuck are... And I thought you were joking around with me. You're like, I'm just looking at our DMs. You don't DM me back.
That was true, though. That was true. You don't DM me back.
So really you fucking lied to me.
You, man. It's really annoying. No, I did lie to you. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Saw my opportunity. to fucking look at what Nick Leroy was saying.
I
She was like crying about Queen. Like, this guy's implying I'm like a DGG cocksucker.
Wait,
Which he is, by the way.
Listen to me.
Now he's a chat saying, I was
Listen to
right,
me.
yeah?
Listen to me. Listen to me. I trusted you.
Yep.
With my computer in the room.
Yep.
I leave for 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
And you take that trust and you violate it.
Yep. Yeah.
And you think that's like a normal thing to do?
I don't say it's a normal. I think it's I don't even think it's a good thing to do that. I'm telling you, I did it.
You're literally like Denims when she like took that guy back to fucking Destiny's
Yeah, that was
house.
based on her, by the way.
But that's you.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
What else did you look at?
No, I was just that. I didn't have any time because then I saw you were looking. And you saw me, so I went back to my thing and I lied about how I was looking at the RDMs. So that's all I saw.
You're like a crazy person, dude. I actually brought a fucking psycho into my room.
Well, yeah, you guys just lie and say everyone's DGG affiliated media to pander to the few people who fill your streams lost. So now he's calling me a nobody. What a fucking loser this Nick guy is. Anyway, it's like.
I don't give a fuck about that. You went through my computer while I was out of the room.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Fuck Nick Diorio, fuck Willie Mac, fuck DGG, fuck Hassan. I walked out of this room and you went through my fucking computer.
No, I did, yeah. I did.
How am I supposed to just move on from that?
I don't know, man. I mean, do you want to edit here?
No, we could
can
keep going. I mean, I don't like there's nothing I could do about it now. I just
Yeah, no, I mean, I shouldn't have done it, I guess, but because it is a violation of your trust, you know. I feel like the way I justified it at the time is like, oh, but it's really cheeky to do. It's really cheeky to do that. It fucks over a dick, and that's epic. But then, like, what if, like, for example, if he was talking about like a cancer-riddled family member, that would be really shitty of me, right? So it's just honestly, I got lucky that. But to be fair, you were like teasing it, like, oh, I know some stuff about Nick. I don't know if I should tell you when we were at dinner, right? So I had an idea that wasn't like a fucked up thing, I guess. But yeah, I guess it is kind of like shitty of me in hindsight. For me to like go.
I was fucking trolling you.
Well,
so your
but
response...
it was real though. So you were trolling me, were you?
Wait. You don't think? Okay. You don't get that was a troll?
But it's like it was real. The description you gave was, yeah, Nick's trying to get me to be the intermediary.
I didn't even say Nick. I said I'm the intermediary.
No, you said
between
Diorio.
people.
No, you said Nick. No,
I did not. No, I did not.
If you want me to pretend you didn't say Nick, to save face with Nick, that's fine.
No, I fucking.
I don't know. Can I trust you with the Diorio stuff? That's what you asked. And I said no because I'll leak it, and I did leak it. But
I didn't tell it to you.
Yeah,
you went to my computer.
Yeah, you know. So I'm even less trustworthy than you think.
I was fucking teasing you as a troll, and then you went to my computer.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I basically, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was like fucked up with me. To look at your computer. It's like a violation, kind of, because it's like, you know, what if there was like some personal stuff? That was just
apparently I can't trust you with anything. Apparently I can't even trust you with anything. So.
Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of fucked up with me. That is true. Would I do it again? Yeah. That's the thing. That's like a fucked up thing about me. That's like on a personal level. It's like shitty of me to do. At the same time, there's just like such a perverse incentive for me.
You
to
shouldn't have left it unlocked. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
that
no, come on, guys. You can't victim blame here. I'm the asshole here. There's like a basic like violation. But I mean, it is a commenting. Oh,
okay. You raped me, but at least you're owning it. Okay, that's the first step.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, it's like shitty. I guess it's like kind of shitty, like to go through your fucking. Yeah, like what if I went through? I don't know. Like imagine I went through like your parents' stuff. I feel like that's worse. Since I knew that I was going to Diorio, maybe it's more justified for me. But you didn't know that. I could have done anything on your PC. So I understand how, from like your perspective, it's like I could have done anything there, and it's like that little moment, that tiny moment of trust was violated, even if I'd used it for something, you know, a bit silly like that. So no, I see how it's shitty. Yeah.
I'm hurt, but at least you're owning it. Okay, at least you're owning it. I guess that's the first step.
Do you want to pull up the DMs now?
I'm not pulling
well,
up
because,
the...
I mean, I already gave it this vague description, so you might as well show the full things, right? To help for clarity, so it's not like I'm being biased.
There are two sides of an issue. Both sides complain to me about the other.
You can show Queenman's too, for clarity.
I'm not showing either.
Well, but you can. Why don't you? Because now it's just me, parent. I'm obviously biased. I think Nick's like unfunny and smug and annoying. And I'm saying, yeah, he was crying that Queen was calling him DGG affiliated. Now, apparently he linked like a Discord message or a tweet. I don't remember, and I'm not gonna like go on your computer and do it. But I think you should show it because I, the violator here, have sort of like muddied the waters, and I feel like it would add clarity to the Nick thing, and we can move on to the WillyMac thing, where I could continue to distract you. We could never do the segments.
I should have gone to fucking Bulgaria.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah.
Oh, so apparently, according to PARRY, I was in the Maltese news.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you want to pull that up, or
I should tell the story and then pull it up because
tell the story.
I have theory of mind. I can look. You have to like create a narrative, a story.
Theory of mind. Wait, you don't use.
So wait, shut up!
Shut up. Shut up. Theory of mine is your ability to. Oh my god.
No. You're okay. Isn't it like Well, it's not. It's like when something.
When I'm
disappears,
talking,
it's
I
gone.
can understand what's going to
That's
go through the viewer's head, how the viewer is seeing it.
Okay.
I understand that they're a conscious entity,
Yeah, but it
and I'm
helps
just
to
like
have,
not
like, Do
monologuing
you
to
want the
nobody.
blacks on the screen when you talk about the Malta?
Well, that's what
fire?
I'm trying to get through that. I guess
Yeah,
we have
but
to skip over that
so
one.
when
Let's
I
get
wanted
to the
to
next
bring up
topic.
the news topic, I'm actually helping. I am theory of minding, and you're not. You know.
I'm gonna kick you out in like 2 seconds.
I offer it to me.
Was that the goal tonight?
No,
Just to come here?
I was gonna be epic. You want another beer?
I'm disappointed, okay?
Because of the DM thing.
No. It's because I thought better of you. I trusted you.
Yeah, no, that was fucked up of me. Yeah.
I trusted you, okay?
The DM thing, yeah, it was like I did violate your trust.
Do you know how many people I trust? I don't trust a lot of people.
No, that's true, yeah. Oh, it's fucked up with me. And yeah, no, I mean, I understand, like, if you did that to me, well, I don't know, I mean, if you did it to me and it was harmless, but I guess, maybe I'm just, maybe, if I knew, for example, on my PC I had, like, I don't know, some medical fucking thing or whatever, it's like, I don't know, my brother's cancer and you saw those DMs, yeah, that would be shitty. So that's fair enough for you to be upset.
What happened is I left the room and Parry went on my computer through my DMs.
Well, just the nicknames. So that's serious. I'm serious about that. It's just the nicknames. I didn't have time to do anything else.
Okay. Well, it happened. I can't do anything about it. It's like, where do we go from here? I guess we just let me cover a segment and then maybe I'll think about forgiving you if you could let me get through a fucking stream.
Yeah, so do you want me to send you the news article?
I understand where to find it.
Oh, okay.
But we're going that's next, okay? But anyways, if you go to the Bo Black's Instagram page, something you'll notice. Okay, I can't even look at the full profile, so never mind. It's all these it's like a toddler getting into like the parents like fucking like makeup drawer and like trying it on, except the toddler's a grown man that's like posting like photos of the process, and it looks like Heath Ledger like trying to like method act to get into the role of the Joker in The Dark Knight. Except instead of the Joker, it's Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. And instead of method acting, I actually think there's a woman in a well in this person's house that's about to be skinned.
He looks closer though to his ideal self. Remember he was saying there was like the guy he wanted to be. He looks closer to that guy.
Well, his ideal self is a fucking demon from hell. So
No,
yeah,
there was
closer.
the guy on Instagram. I forgot his name. I don't know, like Queer something. I think was the name. But you don't think that like men that look like this with like makeup? You don't mention where. I mean, you do stuff for your face to look better. I saw on stream. You were like doing the hair dryer. Or before stream.
I comb my hair before stream.
Yeah, so I mean, you do stuff to make yourself look less quote unquote natural.
No, we were just out. My hair gets a little messed up.
Yeah, that's the natural way, and then you're feminizing yourself by fixing it.
That fixing your hair. Well, I know like hygiene is like must be some foreign concept to you because you smell like shit.
I do smell, yeah. No, I used I used deodorant.
Is it like deodorant made from like sewer water?
No, it's just I didn't use enough. You're walking for a long time, though, to be fair.
So I know you think like basic like grooming and hygiene.
Yeah, but you
is,
like listen, you like
a foreign
feminize your
concept.
hair. You use like cologne. You use like cocaine in the bathroom. That's very feminine. Women do.
It was
cocaine in the
not
bathroom.
coke.
Well, you said it was coke. So yeah, no, I think there's a lot of reasons to believe that you're also feminizing yourself in the same way Bo Blacks is.
Tell Parry you'll forgive the snooping if he does the truffle shuffle.
I don't know what that is. I'm not.
I don't know what that is either.
I think it's a sex thing. Not sure. Pull it up on your main monitor.
So let me tell the story. All right. Let's tell the story. So I get to a hotel. All right. I get to hold on. You're coming into the story in a minute. I'll let you tell your side. I'll let you talk. I know you're about to. I can see it on your face. I can see it on your face. I can see it on your. Move on.
You're so bad face.
So I get to a hotel.
This is what I was gonna say. If you have to know, I was gonna say, like, why do you do this thing where it's like you're introducing a segment? If none of these are gonna be segments on your channel.
Because there is somebody watching right
Yeah,
now.
but like they understand that they're watching a live
Even though there aren't
stream.
going to be people rewatching a VOD, there are
They
people
understand that they're
actively
watching a live
watching,
stream.
and I think it doesn't make like for like much entertainment if you're just saying things and not
Yeah,
outlining what's happening
but
to the
you're-
viewer. Like you
but there's
still
one-
are
you can
like
introduce
on a
stuff.
show.
Without being this way about it. That's what I was. But I didn't say that.
Do I kick him out? Like I don't know. I can't get through a segment. Do we kick him out?
You can do a poll. You can do a poll. This, I didn't say that, by the way. You distracted yourself. Because I didn't say anything. You were like, don't say anything, Harry. Don't say it. I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to say anything, to be clear. I'm serious there, wasn't.
I'm making a fucking poll. It's not even that you went through my computer that's bugging me so much right now.
it would
It's
be
how
if I
like
was you.
bad of a streamer you are.
I think I'm doing. Also, I didn't say anything, and you were like, shut up, Harry. I'm just saying what I was going to say. So because you used to get the kick Hayden polls, right? And now you're doing a kick Farry polls, and this feels like so.
Yeah, except I'm gonna like kick you in real life.
Yeah, from the house, yeah.
Parry, your streams are literally unwatchable. You need 300 milligrams of Adderall.
Well, that's what Aiden took, so that would make sense.
Good.
I asked for something. He didn't talk. He didn't share any. No, that's true. Yeah. There's in my opinion, it's a bad one. I guess for you, if you want more Adderall, it's a good one.
Okay, I guess the people want you to stay.
Oh, it's a surprise to me.
Okay, so anyways, I get to a hotel. All right, I go in. I check in. They say, sir, you're in luck. We've upgraded you to our 5-star sister property across the street. I think it's a scam. I say, how much am I going to have to pay? They say, you're not paying anything extra. I booked online initially. I said, really? Okay. I never win anything, so I thought it was too good to be true, and I guess it was. Okay? So I go to my place, right? Parry pulls up. We go get dinner. Parry comes back. I'm drinking like vodka out of the fucking fridge.
Mini fridge.
This place has a fucking little pool, a sauna.
Yeah.
So Parry leaves. I'm sobering up in the pool. And then I get into the sauna.
Oh, you use the pool?
And then I get back in the pool. And then I get back in the sauna.
You have a picture of you in the pool?
I don't take pictures of myself in a pool.
It's fucked up.
And
what if you take your shirt off right now so people could like see what it looked like?
Then I get out of the pool. And I finally get the Starbase debate, the thing I've been waiting for. And there are fire alarms going off. And I've lived in an apartment building. You have fire alarms go off for no reason sometimes. So I didn't think much of it. But as I'm in the call with Starbase and Spinal, I start to smell something. And then I get a call on the hotel phone saying, evacuate the fucking building. So I'm like, oh, okay. No, they told me on the phone to use the lift, which is you're not supposed to do. I don't know why I was listening to them. I must have been drunk. So I get out, I step into the hallway, and the hallway is filled with smoke. I go, okay, I guess it's like a little fire, whatever. I then get into the lift, like she told me to, and as the lift is going down, it starts filling, like with smoke, really fucking quick. And I realized that Parry said I was getting ancestral memories. I realized I just stepped into a gas chamber. Okay, because it was like filling with smoke.
And smoke is a gas.
Like filling with the shit. It was like hard to breathe. Okay, my eyes fucking hurt and everything. And then the is it really that funny? And then the door to the elevator open. The door to the elevator finally opens, and I make it outside, okay? I make it outside into the lobby, which is filled with even more smoke, okay? I finally make it outside. I gotta catch my breath for a sec, I'd never been in a room.
Can you emulate that?
What?
Like, can you emulate catching your breath?
No.
Oh, what if I hit you right here?
I didn't actually punch him, to be clear. I just pretended like I was going to.
I'm trying to help you out for the emulation. So violent, Jesus Christ. You're an animal.
I could do it for real, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you out. Go on.
All right. So anyways, Someone is gonna like accuse you of being a domestic abuser.
Yeah.
I own it. I own it. I want to strangle this guy.
Many have tried.
What the fuck is wrong with you, you freak?
I mean, what I'm saying, I'm not saying I wanted them to try. I can like punch you right there.
I'm gonna like actually break your finger on
It's
stream.
really easy to pretend like like that. That's all you have to do, man. You just copy what I'm doing, like that. So you got outside.
Yes. Thank you for keeping me on topic. You need to do more of that. So I get into the lobby and I get outside and I realize the ground floor is on fire. And it's on fire pretty quick, all right? And I realize had I left a few minutes later, I would not be able to get out of the ground floor. I guess there were people that heard the fire alarm that just didn't go down because there are people now on the balcony with smoke coming out of their rooms. It's like a 6-7 story building. So you could see smoke coming out of the room. You could see people choking up. It took about 20 minutes for the Maltese fire department to arrive. And they took their sweet ass time. I've never seen a fire department take they were just like, they weren't doing shit, man. Like some guy had to step in front of the fire truck and direct them to where the fire was. Okay? And they finally get out.
Well, they are tight streets, to be fair.
They finally get out. They're trying to put out this fucking fire, and there are people trapped up there. So I shit you not, they pull up a drone over the building, I guess, to see what's going on, and then they get like a ladder or some shit. They get the ladder with the basket on it, and they're like pulling people off the balcony and breaking windows to get them out. As like the whole hotel is filling with smoke. As I'm sitting there, some British guy walks up to me and he's like, "Is the building on fire?" I'm like, "I think so."
It was Dickers. You can just say it's Dickers.
And then we start having a very nice conversation.
People
And
know he's a Malta.
it was about 3 a.m, and I said to him, I was sobering up, whatever. He's like, "Really? I'm sobering up. I want to get more drunk. You want to go to the convenience store?" I said, "Sure." So we go to the convenience store. We buy more beers. He's like, he's in the hotel across the street that I was originally supposed to be staying in. So we go up to his room with his friend. We have a couple of beers as we just watch the fire department rescue people. And apparently my voice was allegedly heard on the Maltese news. So I want to check that out.
Good luck finding a link.
I'll find the fucking...
I have the link. I'm going to send you the link.
I know the link.
It's so wild.
How much do you want to bet that I'll find the link?
Well, I'm not going to... You'll find it. It's just going to take you forever.
No, it's fucking not. It's going to take quicker than it's going to...
Yeah.
Right there, right?
Well, yeah, but you didn't find the link. Google found that link.
Okay.
Dude, you're like typing so strangely right now. Why
Because...
don't you like sit closer?
All right. Now, according to okay, I didn't copy it properly. Now, shut the fuck up. Now, according to PARRY,
You said my name. I was gonna respond. You were like, "Hey, Barry."
according to, you're
move
fucking me up. You're fucking me. Shut up.
You're like,
Shut up.
that's you right now. That's
Okay.
you.
Now, according to PARRY, you can actually like hear my voice. So let's listen to this video. I can hear my list. That's me, bro. So you can like kind of hear me in the background. The times of Malta. So we're making international news.
Good job.
Now, luckily, I thought someone was gonna die because the fire department was taking their sweet ass time. They pulled some people out that were like treated for smoke inhalation, but and I thought someone was like fucked up, but everything turned out to be fine. I then, call the hotel and I say, "So what's the deal? Am I gonna get like reimbursed or my Jewish ass?" I call him like, "Am I gonna get reimbursed?" Like, "We don't know yet." "What do you mean you don't know yet? I paid to stay in a room for 4 nights. I stayed in it for 4 hours. Why am I gonna have to pay for 4
They have an
nights?"
insurance company, okay? They have to message their insurance company to figure out the situation. All right, there's a little bureaucracy involved. That's why they don't know.
But as I'm looking into it, apparently Maltese law does not necessarily require them to reimburse me.
Well, there you go.
What do you mean, there I go? What kind of, like, fucked country is it where you could pay for a service, you don't get that service, and you still have to fucking pay?
You got the service, you just can't access it because of health and safety. It's like, imagine paying for someone to kill you, and then they say, I can't kill you, that's illegal. But you're gonna ask for a
You get a refund, yeah.
Well, but you're the one you knew that was illegal.
But I didn't know that checking into the hotel...
No, you didn't know that, like, you can't go into a fire-ridden building? A building that's...
Well, I didn't know the building was gonna catch
Yeah,
fire.
you didn't know that, yeah.
Why is it, like, what is wrong with this country?
Well, there was a fire, for one thing.
And then there was another fire. Oh, wait. And then get this. Okay, get this. It's a holiday here. So they're shooting...
It's not a holiday, it's a feast.
Okay, a feast, whatever they call it.
Holiday.
So every 2 minutes over the bay, they're shooting... It's not even fire... What did your friend call them?
Fire sparks.
Fires. It's not even fireworks. It looks like anti-aircraft, like artillery. They, like, shoot it into the air and it fucking explodes, but it's not even like a firework explosion. It's like a boom that, like, actually rattles you in the windows and shit.
Rattles you.
Imagine that going every 2 minutes. I'm seeing tourists cover their ears. I'm getting, like, shaky.
You have to repeat your sentence every time. You're like, oh, I mean, what?
I couldn't, like, I went, like, temporarily deaf for a sec. Like, it was fucked, dude. It was fucked. And this went up for hours. How is that legal? My AirPods even warned me that I was in, like, I was exposed to amount of decibels that would cause hearing damage.
Yeah, but that happens anyway. You went to all those nightclubs. You were listening to Resonance on, like, 500 decibels. So there you go. Well, listening, huh? I'm a fan of the fireworks. I was just part of, like, our, culture. What can you say?
I thought we were being invaded.
Yeah, you would think that. And what do you mean we? I was getting invaded and you were just going to be a fucking prisoner of war.
Yeah, I'm on the island.
Yeah, listen. You're not part of the team, little bro.
But other than that, I will say, it's a very beautiful country.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they've got some okay people.
Yeah.
They've got some okay people.
My friend here was pretty cool, right? He was pretty epic.
It's very clean. There's no graffiti.
You're gonna say my friend was cool, or?
Your friend was cool.
Yeah, good job.
All in all, it's a nice little country. Although in hindsight, I may have some regrets. I will say that,
You mean like letting me see your DMs?
I didn't let you see my DMs. I stepped out of the room.
Making it possible. Was that one of your regrets? I'm just asking. You say I have some regrets. So, like,
because I respect.
No.
I respect.
So you don't regret
I expect.
Oh, so you're glad I saw them.
I expect.
You're actually happy that
I
I
expect
saw
you to show some basic fucking decency and, like, not, like, misuse the trust I've insured in you. Like, I can't leave you alone in a room with a computer. Do you understand?
Well,
like,
you could. It just involved me, reading your DMs with Nicholas Dior. Listen, so you don't regret that. That's what you're saying. You don't regret that. So
do you understand that, like, I'm being incredibly forgiving over that? Like, do you understand if you did that to anybody else, like...
They would kick me out, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be epic. Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
I'm still, like, in disbelief, kind of. I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, okay, we can move on. But you said you had some regrets, so, like, what do you regret?
Go get me another fucking beer.
Yeah, sure, man. Ooh.
Are you really, like, you're that fat you can't stand up and fucking get it?
Well, if I stand up, people are going to take a picture of me again.
I didn't take a picture of you. The picture came from...
That's what I'm saying. I'll
put it in a BRB screen because you're such a fat fucking land whale. You can't... Your full body can't be seen.
It's like Nicholas Dior. Am I not allowed to take it? It wasn't that big a deal. See, but now they can see me in the reflection. They're gonna call me fat, whatever. Man.
Isn't it crazy when you trust someone not to do something and they do it?
Well, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's like fine. Let's talk about the WillyMac stuff now.
I'd like to.
Let's get into it.
So yeah, okay. WillyMac reporting CSAM does not prove he's like, or alleged CSAM does not prove that he's somehow, like, not less compromised. Okay, if he wasn't compromised, why not Willy? How about this?
It proves he's less compromised than the maximum amount of compromising that someone can be. Like
I'm sorry. Nobody was believing he was a fucking pedophile.
No one was believing he was fat. Well, he did marry an Israeli person. Some people are very racist, so some people probably did believe that. Not me. But listen, I mean, I agree. It's more so like a highlight of how fucking retarded Destiny is than of how, you know, morally virtuous.
No adjective that was ascribed to him has been disproven by him reporting someone for him reasonably suspecting them possessing CSAM CP.
You wouldn't say that he's like, you know, a DGG for lifer anymore. You would say he's a DGG for life, like food shops. It's still
yes, but if it takes
Destiny.
yes, but the point is it took like the possession of fucking CSAM allegedly to finally for him to finally draw the line. Like the line should have been drawn about like 10 miles back.
Yes or no? Is WillyMac better than food shops?
Yeah, obviously.
There you go. Now we know this.
Is Nicholas Diorio better than Hitler?
That's a tough one.
Okay.
He is fat. It's a land wheel. You said that, right? You said that?
No, I called you that.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
To be clear.
Still a big guy.
You want to stand up real quick?
Yeah, we can stand up.
Yeah, stand up. Let's do a height comparison.
We can stand up, yeah.
All right. Stand back here. Come on.
I'm not gonna like move around like your dog.
Come
You told me to stand up. I stood up.
back here. Come on.
I'm gonna
Come
go
on.
all tabbing and looking at your Queen DMs now.
No, you're such a fucking. Come on.
All tab.
You fucking pussy. You bitch.
I already showed this. I'm shorter than you. I mean, people, it's very clear. I'm not gonna do this gay little fucking IRL games. This is an Aiden Ross stream, okay? I'm not gonna do that. I am short. I'm like 5'4".
Are you that embarrassed you can't stand up?
Well, it's just if you're gonna walk back there, I am going to alt tab and look at the Nicholas Dior DMs again. To be clear. So now you're in a bit of a catch-22. But listen, I'm overweight. I own that.
I was gonna do a height comparison.
Oh, I'm 5'4" as well.
I'm like literally towering over this guy.
Well, it's hard to tell because your ego is so teeny tiny.
What?
I'm saying that you are a pipsqueak at heart. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, some people have put like WillyMac and food shops in the same boat, so. I think it's time for Queen to forgive WillyMac. It is kind of gay that he's like going after him still.
Why is WillyMac not issued a retraction or provided something to show that he had a reasonable basis to believe the very consequential claim that he was publicly spouting in his video, knowing it would be seen by thousands of people?
He's issued an implicit retraction by saying that Destiny's a pedophile.
How does Destiny being a pedophile invalidate the claims he made about Queen?
Well, if he's saying that the source was Destiny, and now he's saying Destiny's like a freak.
But he didn't say that in the
video.
video.
Destiny said that, yeah.
He never said that in his video.
No, that's true. He should issue a retraction, I agree.
Yeah, so maybe do your fucking homework next time. Alright, let's...
I did, by asking you. It was the Socratic method.
Full screen?
Yeah. It's like just, Parry, walk here. Parry, do the truffle shuffle. I'm not gonna like humiliate myself at your beck and call. I'll stand up. That's a polite thing to do.
I just did. I just stood up. Why can't
but you're self-humiliating. It's different.
I don't feel humiliated.
Yeah, because the point is that you're commanding yourself as if you're commanding someone else. You should know this. You used to be bullied. I don't know. I think WillyMac should be forgiven by like Jay fucking Queeman, because it's like, are you really gonna like hold his grudge forever? I heard fucking Queeman say...
it has literally been like less than 2 weeks. What do you mean forever?
He's like so boring, man. He's never made an interesting video, this WillyMac guy. He was just like a Destiny talking piece, and if he's not that anymore, what else?
He's so boring. You literally cover everything Erudite does. If Erudite takes a shit, you cover it in a video.
This isn't even accurate. I've been ignoring Erudite for the last...
Hey guys, do we know Erudite is a molested, like sad, pathetic freak who like was like molested and raped and like molested and raped, molestation, rape.
That is true.
That's every stream you do.
According to her. And it was so traumatizing that she like forgot.
Hey guys, was Erudite molested? Oh, let me put a seal on stream. Let me go on a 50 fucking minute rant about seals.
My seals are
I'm Parry. Why am I not growing?
I feel my seals were helping me grow, actually. Also, you have to keep in mind, do you think Erudite was swatted, or do you think that she made it up?
I don't know anything about her, and I have no interest because it's fucking...
Let's look at my channel. I want to talk about Erudite recently.
You're talking about someone else getting molested.
Well, Destiny, but other than Destiny, it's like, oh, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's just Queeman saying the same shit. He said WillyMac was worse than Destiny, Queeman said. You know that, right? I'm really gonna sit here and be like, guys, WillyMac is mean to me. WillyMac didn't apologize. Yeah, well, he doesn't have to apologize, okay?
Well,
he just gets penetrated by his IDF bride.
In some ways he is, because Destiny is like shown that he, like, when it comes to like things that benefit him, he has no moral standards, right? And technically the things that he does, right, trying to go after Queeman and J-Stock, like, well, actually you could say the same about Willy, right? I guess it would technically benefit both. Okay, I don't know what his argument is that one is worse than the other per se.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think Destiny offers something. I think Willy doesn't.
Destiny doesn't offer anything unless you include pictures of him and videos of him sucking dick, and the ability to abandon the sun.
Sucking dick, felching, molestation, rape. Sucking dick, felching, molestation, rape.
Queeman right now. Queeman's probably hurt his feelings for you saying that. But listen, no, Destiny doesn't offer anything. His political opinions are fully biased. He was doing a meme like, "Oh, I'm pro-Palestine now," so obviously he's not like very particularly.
Yes, foreign policy. He sucks. I don't listen to him. He's clearly bought and paid.
Even local policy. Why? If I don't know, this is actually
okay. What about his like domestic policy?
This is a strong opinion of mine, Aiden. If somebody is willing to lie so blatantly about their personal life, why the fuck would I trust anything they say, like politically?
So if the claims are reliant on their credibility as a source, then no, you don't have to trust it. If they're making claims utilizing evidence that's publicly accessible, then the source isn't. They're not the source.
Right.
They're just compiling it.
But even
so
when they bring
the
up
source isn't really going to matter all that much.
What about the verify? Because he does debates, live debates, right? So even like me verifying that those like sources are real, right? Like I believe Destiny once said, well, they had to ban cookies from the Kazakhs. They were using them for rockets, the sugar for rockets. But that just wasn't true, and they were allowing sugar in, right? So
yeah, I don't trust him when it comes to foreign policy.
Right. That's what I'm. Okay. But the point is that the sources that he is pointing at are often made up too. So he's just shown more
in regards to foreign policy, yes.
Okay, but even so he's willing to lie in that case, but in domestic policy he's just gonna be fully honest.
Can you give me an example of like a source he's made up when it comes to domestic policy?
Well, I can't give an example because I don't like watching.
Can you give me an example of like on an opinion, not even a claim that you need to rely on his credibility to trust, on an opinion he's had in relation to domestic policy that you disagree with?
Opinion he had? Well, just the idea that like I don't know. It's good to like make fun of children with porn addictions when they get killed in the Texas flood for optics, or that you're teaching Republicans a lesson or something. Is that a claim though? I don't know. It's just, but the point is, if he's willing to lie about foreign stuff, why wouldn't he be willing to lie about local stuff? If he's willing to lie about personal life, why wouldn't he lie about his professional life, right? I felt this way about like Elon Musk, right? When Elon Musk was revealed for lying about like Diablo scores, it's like so pathetic.
Okay.
Makes me question.
Premise one is Destiny is demonstrated to have lied, right? Yeah. In an example in his political opinions. I'll grant it, right? I haven't seen it myself, but I believe you. I'll grant it. Correct? So what can be said from that? Destiny is not credible, okay? We're to accept that. Now, how would it then follow that when Destiny is reiterating or giving an opinion on a claim coming from a different source, which we can then go and independently verify if it's true or not, why would that automatically have no value because he's not credible if he's not the source of that claim?
Well, it doesn't have no. I'm not saying he has no value. Everything has value. Even liars have value.
So then, what are we disagreeing on?
The point is that, like, when you say value, you're saying
just
that
this whole line of dialogue started because I said Destiny at least offers a little value.
When you say value, right? Obviously, things have value. Liars have value. Schizophrenics have value.
No, but it's not like minute, right? He has some like pretty good prescriptions on domestic policy.
Prescription on domestic? Yeah, most people do.
No, they do not. Well, just to be clear, no, they do not.
Also, I don't even agree with that. Destiny is.
I don't know if you've like seen America like recently. I just don't think that's very true.
Okay, sure. I guess in America they probably don't. Well, like good opinions of domestic policy. He's like spurgs out about rent control. He cries about the middle class. He thinks that children should talk to him about sex. What domestic policy does he have a good opinion on? I'm struggling to think right now. I mean, he's like left leaning. He's like liberal or whatever, or let's call him a communist. That's what he is.
You think he's a communist?
No, I'm just calling him that because it annoys him. Sure. So he like copy pastes the Democratic.
I think his arguments. In relation to January 6th are pretty strong.
His arguments in relation. Okay.
I think his emphasis on like how we should be focusing more on like the false slate of electors as opposed to like the actual Capitol breach itself is like a point that like kind of changed my perspective on that. I now, if I'm arguing this, focus on the false slate of electors because that's like way more like personally damning to Trump. because that shows like a level of like coordination and sophistication that shows like an intentional plot to overthrow the democratic election, as opposed to like where you can have plausible deniability and say, oh, it was just a crowd rioting, when it came to like when they actually breached the Capitol grounds. So I think like his emphasis on the false slate of
him
electors
bringing up
is
that
good.
to you is good. My issue would be that, you know, I wouldn't trust anything less than he says, because I know he's just willing to lie if it benefits him. That's my issue. Is that why the fuck am I? It's like, it's good that in that one
Sure.
case.
So then for that claim, then you wouldn't even use him as a source. You
Yeah, so
put
if
the
you're
idea in your
using him as a
head, and then
source,
you can go and
What's his
verify it.
value? He's like a relay for like in good claims.
That's what a lot of political commentators are.
Yeah, but it's like it's just using him as a curator and hoping he's.
Wait, what do you think political commentators do?
What do people commentate? They commentate on politics.
Yeah, they're analyzing political situations and making prescriptions.
Yeah, but it's like, if I want to, okay, in the world you're saying where anything anyone says, you just double verify it or whatever. Sure, that's the
yeah, you should be doing that.
Yeah,
That's
but no,
basic
that's
media
not
literacy.
the way people engage with it, is it?
No, and then
that's
that's a critique of media literacy amongst the general populace.
But then you can't critique anyone who lies ever. And Sam Hyde has just
No,
as much
you
value.
can. You
Sam
can
Hyde
critique.
has just
You
as
know,
much
you
value
can
as
critique
Destiny.
them. You can
By
critique.
Sam Hyde
You
has just
can
as much
no.
value as
You can
Destiny.
critique them for their lies, but that doesn't mean now we are to assume
All right.
that every
So they have
statement is
value.
false.
They have value. Destiny has value just as much as Sam Hyde.
I don't think Sam Hyde does, because even if Sam Hyde's not lying, like all his political takes are dog shit.
Yeah, but you're meant to like cross-verify them, and from doing that,
Yeah, but when you cross-verify them, you realize they're still not true.
Yeah, but from doing that, you'll see the true claims and you'll learn about them.
Okay, so when Destiny makes a prescription about the false slate of electors, you then go and verify and realize it adds up. What he's just described to you is like the actual
when
case
Sam
of
Hyde
what
says
happened.
something about racial fucking memory, and you realize that's full of shit, then you realize, oh wow, so that's not how race works. So that's the value Sam Hyde provides.
The value in, I guess you could argue it's value in him being like laughably wrong. You're getting an
in a
example.
way that makes it so that
You're getting an
curious
example of like
and want to
somebody who's like
double-check about
laughably
stuff.
wrong. Sure.
Yeah, so they have just as much value as each other.
I wouldn't say that.
If
no.
you're interfacing in a way where they bring something up, you double check it in order to see whether or not it's true. Yes, they have the same amount of value as one another. On the topics, that would be the difference, is what topics they talk about. So yeah, maybe that takes more value because he talked about Jan 6, whereas Sam Hyde talks about.
So do you think a guy that is like do you think
race.
a guy that is like planting like correct prescriptions off of like situations that we can verify to be objectively true, do you think his like statement in regards to that situation is going to be more valuable than the guy that is like cherry picking objectively true situations and then making like a prescription that is like logically invalid and unsound, and then like planting that into people's heads?
If you could actually trust that he was telling the truth, then yes. But since you can't, and you have to double.
No,
check
you
anyway.
can by then going and verifying
So
his
you can't
claims from
trust.
separate
So
sources.
then the options you cannot trust because you have to double check it.
Wait, how did you know the sugar thing was a lie?
Oh, I know. I have no idea if it's a lie or not. I'm pretty sure it's a lie. I heard someone say it's a lie.
How can I trust the words you say? You stated that so factually.
Can't.
Okay. Got it.
But my point is that if you're saying that you trust them and you double check regardless, but at that point you're able to trust anybody and double check what they say. So
Okay,
if the only
this is
benefit of them is
you know you're making a shit argument. I feel like I'm wasting. Like I'm gonna
You
have
couldn't
to.
even write down my argument if you tried. You couldn't because you have no idea what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, so true. Okay.
Yeah, see.
So
There
let's
you go.
watch the Willie Mac video.
Fucking cry, baby. Yeah.
Just fucking behave, please. Yeah, well, you were behaved there. I'll say that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
What
give
kind of
it.
person did you say? If you were gonna say I was a liar, now you won't.
Earlier this,
It's the latest one.
I reported Destiny
You don't have a cool transition, man? It had like a fade.
No, I'll read donuts here in a sec. By the way, guys, thanks.
to the police. This is not clickbait and entirely has to do with the DMs he sent me. A few days ago, a Reddit post showed that the girl Destiny shared Pixie's nudes with was seemingly confirmed to be 17 years old due to her getting doxxed. There is almost a 0% chance that she was not 17 during that time. So I do what I usually do and
Okay,
reached
so
out to get a comment. He said the
post
girl
was
wrote,
Kiwi Farms, the repost was a repost of Kiwi Farms. But that's where you saw it, so that's fair enough.
told him she was 19 and in college at the time, and that the leaker Solo, who is her ex-boyfriend, confirmed that she lied about her age to him. This is true. In similar scandals, this is where people usually argue, is he lying? Did he actually know the age? Is it his fault if he was catfish? I usually wait for all the details to come out before I comment. This is not why I went to the police. It's because he continued to write, I didn't know this until way later, but the videos she recorded with other guys, the file names are like screen recording, blah, blah, blah. And then he shows me a screenshot of the top of a video clip and
You misclicked.
So-
Oh my god.
So my question.
What button did you click? M? J? Okay, go ahead.
So how would mens rea apply in regards to the possession, right? I'm pretty sure it would just be illegal across the board, regardless of his intent.
I think when it comes to CP, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if he believes they're of age, which we don't even know if that's true, by the way. It probably isn't. But no, you could say you could say he had reason to suspect she was underage, but like willfully look the other way, right? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, reason to suspect. Yeah, a lot of reasons to suspect. Like, especially if their parents had braces, couldn't meet out him.
Okay, the braces point is not really that strong.
Well, it's just like, it's ancillary information, right? Like if somebody says they have pigtails, what age do you imagine them to be? There's ancillary information. He didn't have proof. There's claims that, and these aren't as strongly shown, that he did ask for ID and she brushed it off, right? But at the very least, we know he doesn't have ID. It's fair to assume he doesn't have ID because if he did, he would.
Well, I wanted for that specific conversation referencing, we don't have her side of the DMs, correct?
Yeah, no, we don't. That's a weaker.
So we don't know what she sent.
But regardless, we can infer that he never got sent an ID or something like that.
Legally, I think legally this implicates him. I think morally speaking, I'm viewing him like exactly the same as I would from like the guy who's sharing non-consensual like I'm not viewing him as like this is the thing that makes him so much like more like for me this thing is not that much. I'd say the non-consensual sharing of nudes is like on a moral level worse than whatever this is, which is why it's like so bizarre to me.
Because people could argue they're just both reckless.
Yeah, but I don't know why Willie. No. I think the first part, like this part, you can try and maybe argue there was like willful ignorance, but for the first part, it's like clearly intentional, right?
Well, I mean, I think they're both. Yeah, I think that they're. In one case, he doesn't care about age of consent. He just wants to, engage with this fucking person. In the other case, he doesn't care and wants to humiliate Pixie and all the other people he's sharing news with. I think that, but I don't know how he could claim that one is definitely malicious. You could claim he's just reckless and he's like in a goon state. That's what Destiny says. It's like, oh, I wasn't on Vivance. I was just like gooning so hard. I wasn't even thinking. So I don't know that you can definitively say it. I would agree with that. That's characterization, but I don't know if you could claim it. As far as what was I gonna say? Something. Him having the new, it would be illegal regardless. As far as it being it would be reckless to engage with a minor.
I just don't accept anyone who is jumping ship over the 17-year-old. I don't think they have a moral compass, and I don't accept you. Because I don't feel as though this was like so much more substantially wrong than like the images part that this is where you're getting off like the boat. Like I feel like it's like too late now. Like okay, you could say okay, it's great they're finally like jumping off a sinking ship or whatever the fuck. But in my mind, the non-consensual sharing of sexual images, it's like with this there's still an argument of willful ignorance. With the images, it's like a knowing repeated action, and then in the aftermath of it, his ability to is like twisting and distorting of the narrative and attacks on the people whose images he shared, who he knowingly violated to this extent. Like, I feel like this is just like way worse than like, oh, the 19-year-old was actually 17.
As far as it being worse, I'd say I'd agree that the non-consensual sharing is worse than this.
Like the first thing is so bad to me, I find it like hard to like be like, wow, look at that.
The point would be that like Willie Mac, there's like reasonable doubt in the other case, whereas this is like even if it's not as bad of a thing, it's like definitive because Destiny's like literally sending it to him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that would be the thing Willie Mac would say. It's not about which is worse. It's about this being he literally showing me the proof that this is the case.
Wait, Smaggle, you're so retarded. It meets a legal criteria for something, but that doesn't mean you derive your like moral framework from the law.
Like it would be a bit weird to, because I think it is disgusting. And it shows that Destiny doesn't care about age of consent and just wants to get his rocks off with people that he play with these people. But it doesn't mean that it's like at worst then the over and over again like sending images without consent, recording people without consent. I think that there's way more malice in that than this encounter, even if this one would be illegal. I think.
Does Smaggle believe there's like not legally speaking, would Smaggle believe there's like a substantial moral difference between like having a video of a naked 17-year-old the day before she turns 18 versus the day after? Obviously not. Obviously, like the distinguishing thing is going to be the legality.
Well, some people think that just like breaking the law is in of its own way like a bad thing to do. I don't know if that's how.
I think it is. I don't know. I think it is, right? I think under like rule utilitarianism, I think the age of consent reduces harm.
There's also that just some people would see it as like if you're breaking a clear law, like in this case, it's very clear that he has this material, and I believe that his arguments about the having to save it or whatever are bullshit. It's very clear he's breaking the law. So I think you could say it's way worse in a case where he's definitely breaking the law, whereas with the picketing where it's not even criminal courts, right? It's a civil court. So that would be an argument you could make for why this is worse than the other thing. Mm-hmm. Is that the clarity and the just blatantness of the breaking of the law makes it worse. Makes it worse.
Okay. Let me just read Donuts real quick. Sirion with the 5. Parry, your streams are literally unwatchable. You need 300 milligrams of Adderall. Ben's in with the 2. Wait,
You should
Aiden.
make him donate again.
Wait, Aiden, do you take Adderall? No, I don't. Jimberly with the 10.
You do.
Why
do you lie?
Why does
Wait, you don't say
Parry?
it
Why
on
does
screen?
Parry just look like a wide loner box? Holy smokes! Get this 0 off the screen. True.
Well, I am on the corner
Aiden,
of
how
the
much to
screen,
turn your head and spit on Parry's 3.5? I would never spit on anybody. I think that's like very low class.
is
Like
very low class.
punching him's another story, but
Wow.
spitting on him, I would never do
Listen,
that.
I felt that grip of yours for a while, man. That was intense.
The grip?
Yeah, the grip.
Yeah, that was pure anger.
Yeah, so listen.
I had to restrain myself.
You already went beyond spitting, is my point.
Does Parry hold others to this standard? I don't know what
What's
standard
the-
you're talking about. Parry, can you confirm? Can you confirm? Is it pink? Okay.
No,
thank
it's not as ping because obviously if it's been exposed to the elements longer, it wouldn't be ping.
That sheep Casio is holding onto Parry's wrist for dear life. You can hear the steel
It's actually called looser.
links creaking and squealing. This is so messed up. True.
It's really cool. It's
Friend
a
was
nice-
recording
it's
these
cheap,
on
but it's
Skype
really- I
calls.
like
That's
it.
absolutely insane to think about him doing all of this if
It's
she
older
was
version.
17. Well, this is insane to me because he's saying Rose's boyfriend recorded CP while sending me a screenshot of the alleged CP. So I asked to confirm if he just did that. If you were sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. Destiny replies, depends on why you're asking. But yes, I created copies of all of our messages and everything when that court case started. Just to be clear, he's admitting to having alleged CP downloaded on his computer. He literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bruh, there's
Hold
been
on. So what do you think about this part here? Oh, it depends why you're asking Sweatstony. What do you think about that? People are talking about that thing.
Her BF was recording these on Skype. That's just absolutely insane to think about him doing all that if she was 17. If you're sending me this, I'm guessing you still have the video. Depends on why you're asking. But yes, I created a copy of all our messages and everything when that court case started. Yeah, so that's like an admission. He still has the video. But to be clear, he's saying if she was 17. So there's like, just to be clear, if you suspect that, you should be deleting it off your hard drive. But like, he may not clearly believe that she's fully underage yet, which is still retarded. Even if you have a suspicion, it should be wiped.
Also, he, later goes on to say, well, I told my lawyer about this.
Well, I haven't got to that part of the video yet. This is
So
like,
I'm asking you. People are saying, oh, depends why you're asking. And then,
oh, I gotta turn on the air, dude. One fucking I'm like dying in here.
I'm just very intense. I'm very intense, Oh, so when you move away, you mute it. So you want people to see your.
You can turn it on. You can put it on if you want.
Oh, I mean your freaking, your body.
My body.
Yeah, it's like you hid yourself.
This is my body. Okay, stand up.
I already did. Listen, we can do the thing now that you're not as heated, okay? We can go back there and stand.
Yeah, stand up.
We can stand there. Obviously, you're taller than me. I'm
Stand
a
up.
bit obese, okay? I'm obese, okay? I'm gonna pretend I'm not. I hate this shirt.
Wait.
This shirt is really enough.
Wait, look at me. Look at me.
I'll look at you, okay?
Do you feel in charge, little bitch?
Like that? This is a karate chop. Very chop.
No, you ever seen The Dark Knight Rises? Where
No,
Bane...
well, I did. I remember that scene. You dropped your vape.
Oh fuck.
What's on your chair?
Oh,
You're sitting
I'll
on
get it later.
See, I would do it. I just don't want to be bossed around, Aiden. Jeez. Wait, you're reading your fucking. Oh, okay. It's like, why don't you just move this? And then see-
Okay, all right.
You're just doing it in a stupid way. Here, I'll fix it for you, man.
I don't trust you to touch my fucking computer,
You
bro.
shouldn't. Throw it back, Parry. That's so disgusting. And did the green person clarify what they meant by that donation, by the way? You should scroll up and see. Oh, I don't see it.
All right. Parry is a torta? What?
Torta, that's like food.
Anyways. This guy tried to post a photo of me mogging me, just to be clear.
No, I posted because you posted a photo of me, so I posted a photo of you. To be clear.
But I posted a photo of your upper body, to be clear, just so I wouldn't...
I posted a picture. You did the same thing as me. You took a picture.
No, I didn't care.
From
I actually
the
looked at the
table.
picture you posted to me, to be fair.
Yeah. You looked fine, man. You looked fine, jeez.
Aiden, can you do... Kabedon? What does that mean?
It's like Ramadan. No, I have no idea.
Anyways.
Why do you zoom in? You're obviously squinting.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous, man.
I don't like Latinos. In my race tier list, they were on D tier.
Thanks for sharing. We don't care.
You don't know my race tier list? You should care. You did everything.
Lumpy Willy, how can you be this large in Europe? Embarrassing.
Malta has a very high obesity rate, guys.
I made this guy walk today, though. I made him fucking walk.
I walked longer earlier before we met, by the way, just to be clear.
I literally walked to the bus
My
stop.
problem wasn't walking. My problem was I had to piss, and we were going to Spar first.
Ah, yeah. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, we're doing the WillyMac video.
Yeah, I forgot we're doing that.
All of our
But yes, ladies, I am single. So please send me photos of your tits and DMs, especially if you're 17. All right.
I just about.
messages and everything when that court case started. Just to be clear, he's admitting to having alleged CP downloaded on his computer. He literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bruh, there's been allegations at least since my last video that she was underage, and you still have potential CP of her? He replies, I have an obligation to preserve relevant evidence, etc. So I created backups of all of the important / relevant conversations. He continues, I don't think I'm allowed to delete it.
Your epic comment, yeah?
What?
Go on.
I just,
would you?
it's just like baffling to me that not only does he not realize like I don't understand how he doesn't realize how incriminating like the statements do you think he like gets off on like doing the most controversial things possible and seeing he can get away with it?
I do think he has a humiliation fetish. But not just for him, for
well, it's
everyone.
almost like a challenge for
Expose
him.
fetish. I think it's very fair to say that Destiny gets off on humiliating women, right? Like in those DMs where he reveals.
I'm talking about himself here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So if we know that he enjoys humiliating other people, obviously he enjoys the plug stuff, right? He wants to get plugged with the roast person. Did they even say matching plugs? There was the babysitter stuff in the babysitter DMs, right? Where Destiny is doing roleplay where there's a babysitter and obviously the kid. Destiny's the kid in those DMs, right? So there's a fair point to be said that Destiny wants to be in a humiliated role. And it would be fair to say that since Destiny obviously was molested when he was younger, it's possible there's like a psychosexual thing there where, you know, since he felt unsafe as a kid due to being molested, he wants to be able to live, or I guess relive his childhood in a way where the non-safety due to being molested by like his uncle or whatever can be like sexualized. So I think it is fair to say it's a humiliation fetish. But as far as why he sent this to WillyMac, I think he was like vibe and style, kind of like you right now, spurting out, moving back and forth in his room, desperately doing damage control. That's what I think.
Thanks for the input.
Dude,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I still like Destiny.
All right.
LOL. I don't know if it counts as hiding / destroying evidence. And I reply, talk to a lawyer. That seems crazy to me. Who keeps this sort of stuff on their computer without 100% knowing if they're supposed to or not? Isn't that something you want to confirm? I continued, you just...
Why is this like she's 17? Why is it so crazy to believe the guy that is non-consensually sharing intimate images of women is gonna have like a sexual video of a 17-year-old? Why
crazy.
is that like?
Well, it would be crazy because it's like another level of legal fuck.
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
It's like you know, there's somebody just and keep in mind, WillyMac thinks that Destiny's like an epic debater or whatever, right? So for this guy to be so retarded as to have all of this leak shit come out, and he's keeping these on his PC, and he's sending them to Willy, it is kind of crazy. This was like unprecedented retardation from Destiny to do these DMs, right?
Yeah, it's retardation.
Yeah, so that's why.
I think we should lower the age of consent to 17.
What?
What?
No, you just like fucked it up again. Your thing, you fucked it up.
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna crack it over your fucking head.
Well, hope you don't get lost in my face.
True.
But I think it's fair to say it's beyond, right? Like the amount of retardation you had at one point versus now, I think it's like another level. But as far as shittiness,
you know what I can't stand? You know what I can't stand? When you use the word child, okay? I was talking to that person that was talking to Morale. She was 17. She's like, he manipulated me. I was a child. And I'm like sitting there 19 years old. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Grow the fuck up.
But to be fair, first of all, Rose isn't one thing, so it's not like Rose.
I know. I was talking about the Morale.
I understand that. Second of all,
I'm saying I cringe when I hear people refer to 17-year-olds as children.
I think there is something to be said though about the fact that obviously, if he's being reckless here, keeping CSAM and not looking for the age of consent, doing this with this person, right? Like, who else would you do this with?
Yeah,
right? Anybody that he's attracted
it's illegal.
to.
Yeah, it's illegal.
No, so much it just shows that like there's like a range of like recklessness regarding the law.
Yeah, doesn't
right?
care about the law.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Saying kid or saying child is a bit like the meaning, but I guess it would be on becoming of Willy. I don't know what Willy said about like CP stuff, or if he says, "Oh, all of it is equally as bad." I understand people on the internet are like that, right? Where they're like, "Oh, it's 17, it's just as bad as," but I don't know. It is a bit cringy.
Aiden is a little bit. Here's sus for you. Here's sus for you. If I had the opportunity to get with a 17-year-old right now, I would.
Malta.
I would.
What's the age of consent in Malta?
I don't
Drinking
fucking
is
know.
17. Did you get Christina?
This guy's a psycho, dude. He broke a bitch's fucking nose, and his friend was recounting the story to me. And he tried to run away because he got embarrassed after breaking her nose, and he
No,
fucking
not embarrassed, scared.
he tripped while he was running. This fat ass fucking tripped while he was running away, and then he got tracked down by 4 Slavic guys to the bus stop because his friend ratted him out, and they beat the shit out of him. I am not kidding.
That was all true, yeah. But that was a different woman.
Aiden, it's child porn. I don't think it should be. Problem?
I think it should be.
No.
I think up to 20. I think up to 30 it should be, because only 30-year-olds are hot, really. I need you to run. That's epic. No Edge 19. I need you to run. That's me when I'm running away after hitting a woman because Barry hit me because he thought I hit the. That's epic. That's epic.
I actually, so my like moral system is not based on the law. I respect the law,
Very brave.
but what I think is wrong and right is not based on the law. Problem?
I just listen. I think there is something to be said.
I don't
about,
think
like,
people should be arrested over possession of marijuana in Texas. Okay, it's illegal. I don't think it's immoral, right?
It's like, I don't listen. I feel like there should probably be like a sliding scale where obviously CSAM of a 17-year-old versus a child or like a 10-year-old or whatever. Obviously the 17-year-old is less bad. But I do think there's something to be said about like having these like naive people, like these underage people who have like lived in their world and going after them and getting them to do illicit things. That he was like paying this person or to produce particular types of news as well.
I guess I'm a little biased here because like I'm in DMs right now with multiple 17-year-olds.
Yeah, I saw those, but I didn't look at them. I just
Okay.
looked at next.
Got it.
So you never engage when I make a point, man. It's so annoying. I did the whole spiel, and now you're just doing a chat. It's fucked up.
No, Spinal is into like little prepubescent children. I like 17-year-old adults.
Just let me know you have CP videos saved to your computer. You knew it was alleged that she was
We're not the
underage.
same.
You still have them. Do you see how fucked this is? So now I've confirmed that this guy has child porn on his computer. In my 8 years of reaching out to people over allegations, I've never had anyone
could be
admit
on
that
his
to me.
phone.
The last message he sent me was, 1, I don't even know 100% if her age was legitimately less than 18 when these were taken. So basically, he's not 100% sure if he has child porn on his computer. He's just 99% sure. God.
For context, I was 17 less than 3 years ago, so I have a little bit of
That's
perspective.
why you're retarded. Yes.
2, I'm pretty sure I have an obligation
I
to
think
preserve
you're,
stuff
like,
related
the
to
bit
my
dumb about
court case. I've talked about it with my lawyer already, specifically with regards to the Rose stuff. So we went from, I don't know if I could delete this, to my lawyer says it's totally fine to keep. I don't
think he
know the
told
law,
his
but the
lawyer
idea
that
that his
Rose
lawyer
is
would tell him to
17.
What do you say?
You think he told his lawyer that Rose is probably 17?
Potentially. I don't think his lawyer, though, I think this is like an outright lie, obviously. I don't think his lawyer would ever advise him to like store
Keep
that.
that information, yeah.
Yeah, that's like just retarded. And then the fact that he would like admit that is even more like insane to me.
I think his lawyer told him, if WillyMac asks you, you have to send him a VLC cropped screenshot of the CSAM. I think his lawyer said that. I'm pretty sure.
When I was 22, 19 was looking weird, and
All right, that's a bit. Listen,
what is wrong with you?
I like from a romantic point of view. I understand how
They're young, their ass is ripe when they're 19. It's like big and succulent,
not true.
okay? So, what do you mean 19 is looking fucking
No
weird?
wonder you have to keep going to the bathroom. You have to wipe away all the feces you have under your bottom lip.
What?
I'm saying you eat ass and all the feces get stored in your bottom lip.
Sorry.
hold on to CP for
Miss Donna? Oh, sorry.
Because you were doing these in batches.
Yes, I am into people like 3 years younger than me. I'm basically a pedophile.
I mean, it's like a sexual attraction and a romantic attraction. I don't know. I feel like at the point where you're like sexting with somebody.
Okay,
over months
disavow,
at a time-
Lumpy. Go lower. Have you seen the 15? Okay, it's disavow. I'm obviously.
I do think there's something to be said though, right? Like, it's not just that you're like being sexually attracted to like the roast person when they're 17. Like, that's the over over years, in fact, was like texting with this person, talking about their fantasies, not just their fantasies. Destiny was talking with this Rose person, I believe when they were still 17, oh, I could be wrong about that, about his fucking divorce with Melina, right? So I feel like this goes beyond just a sexual attraction, like Destiny is like romantically engaging with this like kid or whatever, which I think there's...
Sure, I think it's odd. I think the slam dunk, though, would be definitive proof he knew she was 17.
I think it's beyond reasonable doubt at this point. Well, no. Actually,
I think we need her into the DMs.
We know it's beyond reasonable doubt.
We need her into the DMs.
With Destiny, I think it's just so reckless that...
Actually, I don't even know if we need her into the DMs, because if she did send him, like, a school ID or something, why would he not be saying that right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think it's beyond reasonable doubt that he didn't know, right? Like, the fact that Destiny's not sending it, right? There's no way, if he didn't have a fucking school ID,
probably know.
he didn't take a picture, and he isn't fucking sharing that.
Yeah, that's bad.
He's gonna share the CP before he sends the ID. Are you kidding me? No.
Yeah, it's probably in a FIBA file.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
But that's the issue. It's like this like attraction, it's a romantic attraction, and he's like, you know, doing this like weird fucking roleplay stuff, and he's like being reckless about it with these people who are like more vulnerable than, you know, adult. That's what I think. Parry opinions on pyrocynical stuff. I don't know anything about that. I trust everything Toastify says though. You should watch his videos. I
True.
guess he is Indian though, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Because maybe Maltese people will be upset that I'm saying that like Indian people.
There's a lot of Indians here. They're very hardworking
maybe
too.
like I should appeal to the right-wing Maltese people. Whatever, just unpause the video.
Fuck you.
You fucked it
For
up
a
again,
civil
by the way.
case just doesn't seem likely to me. I don't know. LawTube can figure that out. 3, if something were to come out of this, I don't know if I'd want to wipe everything and not have something to turn over to the authorities. If hypothetically, whenever a political...
Okay, the other thing too is how would having video, like, how would it minus the fact that it might be child like
Just statutory
porn.
legal to have. Yeah.
But what would like how would that benefit his case?
What would, Your Honor, clearly I wasn't that attracted to Pixie. Look at all these hot images this 17-year-old sent me. How could I care about this Pixie bitch? That would be the argument.
Yeah, like I don't
That's a free one, Destiny's lawyer.
Like, do you think it's just the case he's avoiding deleting it because he still wants to jerk to it?
Obviously, obviously, yes.
That's crazy, dumb, bro. That's fucking nuts.
Well, the dumb part is
Creator's
sending
about
it
to give a hypothetical. You know you're about to hear some weird shit. If hypothetically her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking her or getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him, and if there was ever some kind of investigation into that, am I hurting the chance?
This is the other thing he does too that I know. It's like I'll say he's good at narrative control. The guy's good at narrative control. But what he does is there is another obvious like bad person in the situation. I think Solo's a bad guy. I think Solo's just as bad, if not worse, than Destiny, right?
Nope.
He's the guy that leaked the videos, right?
Don't care.
Allegedly. No, I know you don't care. But I'm saying he'll take the fact...
No, it's shitty for him to like leak
No,
the
but
best
what
part,
Destiny
yeah.
will do is he'll take this other bad person in the situation to make himself look like the victim. Or like, this is the bad guy you should be focusing on.
It's like, look at all the CP that's Solo created that I'm setting.
Well, yeah, I'm fine with saying Solo is just as bad, if not worse, than Destiny, but the difference is Solo doesn't have as much like influence and like power as Destiny, so obviously we're gonna be way more focused on him.
Yeah, I'd say he's around. He's done pretty bad stuff, and I mean, but none of the stuff Destiny says about him. The sex trafficking shit, there's no evidence for. It's specifically the leaking.
No,
of stuff
I mean,
or
yeah,
whatever.
in regards to not like Solo leaked that to Kiwi Farms,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's the bad part. But Destiny, to be clear, makes arguments about how he's like a sex trafficker or whatever. I don't think there's any.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying that, but I'm
Yeah,
saying,
to be clear.
like this guy gave those videos to the entire internet.
Yeah. No, that's like that's pretty shitty. Yeah.
Of looking into him by deleting all of this stuff?
Aiden is. I'm not a fucking like you guys are so raped by this Destiny guy that like any fucking like I don't align with like the spicy chatters on this. Like I'm not like here thinking of Destiny all day. I'm not being deprogrammed because there's no programming
No,
to
you
begin
are,
with.
guys. You
This
should have
guy
seen
could
it.
drop dead tomorrow. I wouldn't care.
His first day in Malta versus now, you should have seen it, guys.
I wouldn't care. I just think we have a rock solid point here. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like someone's a pedophile over the 17-year-old shit.
No, it's over for you.
I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't do it.
But tomorrow you're gonna be on my stream wearing a fucking Vosh hoodie. It's gonna be epic.
I guess how old? He's in his 30s, right?
He's 33 at the time of these sex and 35 now listings.
Destiny's only 35. I thought he was
36 maybe. I don't know.
older. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'd have to get older to realize how bad it is.
You do, yeah.
It's just like, I don't view myself as like that different from 17-year-olds. Like,
the attraction point is like whatever. Obviously, you shouldn't do it because it's illegal and you know the power dynamics. But mostly for me, it's like the fact that he's like, flirting with this person, sexting with them, talking about personal stuff for years is insane to me. That's the insane part to me. It's gross. I mean, it's not as bad, I think, as like the sharing of without consent.
I think this
pretty
is just a thing where I need to like get a bit older to like fully understand.
Well, you have to wiser. So just you getting
Well, I am
older.
wiser, but it's hard. I don't view
No, no, no.
17-year-olds as kids. Like,
You're
I
gonna
don't view that in my
You're gonna
mind.
get older, but because you're gonna be like a man-child streaming, it's not gonna matter.
A man-child streaming.
Yeah.
You're a fat, short little fucking land whale who the only 2 dates he's had have been failures. Your friends caught you and laughed
more
at you
dates. Those are
for
the two I
pulling up
told you
sissy
about.
hypno porn. You
Yeah.
fucking assaulted a woman and got
Cis
beat up by
hypno
4 Slavic
porn
guys,
is
and now you
deeply adult.
scream about erudite
These are
stuttering
adult
at
situations
3 a.m.
we're
for
talking
$40 a night. I mean, you might as well dress up.
So wait.
You might
So
as well
you're
put on a wig, put on some
Okay,
lipstick,
cool.
put on a
Yeah,
dress, and
I would get off
become
on
a
that.
fucking cam
I
girl.
would
I'll
do
pimp
that,
you
to
out,
be
you little
fair.
bitch.
No, not you though. You're too much of a twink. It's like a femdom thing. Anyway, all of those things are adult. Are you saying kids should be?
Oh,
shown
so
to
now the
CP?
reason he's
You're
keeping the
doing EPI
CP
right
is
now?
because of a hypothetical criminal case that he is not pursuing at all.
You're just like pathetic. I have a hard time viewing you as a human being.
Okay, maybe these reasons are
80 poo check art.
I guess in your Discord. I think that was it. Yeah. That's
What the fuck? This is disgusting, man.
What even is this?
Who drew this? I need to ban them. Who drew this?
I don't think that really looks like me, to be honest.
It doesn't. You're getting banned. Whoever the fuck. This is disgusting, dude. What the
Why is
fuck?
there a mushroom? Is that Porterbeller? What the hell?
Like, you have to, like, I think to some extent this is as bad as what Destiny did, in my mind. Drawing something like this.
are legally sound
17.
advice that came from his lawyer. Maybe he's lying and just saying anything to make it sound better to me. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I just know this guy's admitting to having CP in my DMs, 60 gigabytes according to him. Seriously, how does he know the amount if he doesn't have it? Also, how does her boyfriend being in the wrong somehow make Destiny in the right?
That's a good point.
It makes no
It's like
sense.
an obvious point. It's like he's making very obvious points that like anyone could
Well, to
fuck.
be clear, the 60 gigabytes, it's not actually just apparently, like, they said that they had 60 gigabytes. and
Yeah,
others,
yeah,
they had-
yeah.
But just as a minor
No, I'm saying the good point would be the boyfriend.
boyfriend thing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying is a good point, right?
Yeah,
Because
I
I just made that same point a few moments ago.
Yeah, I know. You're
So I-
self-glazing, I know.
No, I'm not I'm saying that is a good point, right?
Yeah, and so you're self-glazing.
The problem is these are very easy things to conclude, like just as easy as like realizing like the narrative control and like manipulation, distortion of events Destiny was engaging in over the last couple of months. Well before the last couple of months, obviously, but most notably over the last couple of months. And it's like, I just don't care. Like, I don't care. I honestly don't care that Willy, like, you did the bare minimum. Congrats. People are using this as though it's some immense dub. Like, yeah, it's the bare fucking minimum if you know or believe that somebody's in possession of CSAM to report them to fucking authorities. That doesn't change the fact that you only jumped off the ship now, were sweeping for this guy for months, made a damaging, blatantly false claim, which was more than likely a knowing lie, and have yet to retract it. It's too late, lol, bro. You're going down with the ship.
Who's pretending it's a dub?
Do I need to?
Yeah.
You know the answer.
No, I don't.
For all he knows, her boyfriend
see.
could have been sent.
Yeah.
And that's it?
Yeah.
So not Nick or... Who else is?
Nick
Who
might
is
be.
it?
Nick might be. I'd have to see the Discord leaks.
Who else is doing it? Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Alright.
It's like a dub in like the extent like
Oh, you didn't rape that child. That's
like not littering would be a dub. Like
17 as well. Dude, you were 33. I reported this to the police and recorded my interactions and calls with the detective.
William, how you doing as officer?
Have you ever done this?
Hello, nice to speak with you again.
I have a question.
Sure.
You had screenshots or copies of
Yes.
what you guys spoke about having child porn and all that?
Yep.
I also sent him my DMs with Destiny. I don't know if anything will come from this. I don't like leaking DMs, as me respecting what creators want on and off the record allows me to talk to all sides of the situation, builds trust.
Look, I will say this. The good thing here is, I believe the legal consequences should have come after the non-consensual sharing of intimate sexual images. But if this is what does him in and he gets a harsh punishment over this, I think it's like well-deserved, but mostly for the previous crime that he's not being charged on.
Good job, man.
With the creator and also
You did it. You figured it out.
allows me to get follow-up statements for when the drama develops. But when you tell me that you're in possession of and going to remain in possession of CP, that confidentiality is over. I shouldn't even need to say that. If Destiny ends up being legally in the right to keep it, then fair enough. If he ends up getting charged, then I'm glad I did something. I'm just trying to do the right thing in a situation I've never been in before.
Can you imagine Destiny got catfished and Rose is actually some fat, like 300-pound, like 40-year-old trailer park trash that's like posing as a 17-year-old pretending to be 19 online.
It works on you. I saw you jerking off to her leaked images earlier.
What?
When Barry was here, you were like, "Hey, excuse me, Parry. Excuse me, Barry." And you went to this room and you pulled up the Kiwi Farms of Rose and you fucking pulled your circumcised cock out. And you started fucking blowing
Yes.
your brains
Very
off.
believable story. That definitely happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you go catch fish too. How does that feel?
Now, apparently,
Feels bad.
this is something I really want to go over, and this is a segment I'm excited to do. So if you go and interrupt it,
I'm part of the segment. What do you mean?
I'm gonna start. Do I have just like permission to start punching you and you interrupt me?
No,
Well, I don't care about your permission.
I'm gonna punch you back in self-defense.
Starbased and Spinal in chat, double the. Are they both here? Do you guys want to call in?
Yeah,
Let's-
we could do a 2v2.
Yeah, let's get this going, guys.
I'm gonna interrupt the whole time. You're gonna be so annoyed. Oh, they're not DMing you.
Are you guys down?
NC star. I don't know. I think he's like lying or whatever. That's my guess. What if it's a fake star? What's this guy just fucking called? That's epic.
Oh dear. You never messaged me, bro? Well, I'm messaging you now. Are you ready to call? Like,
Alright.
I'm sorry, I was in a fire while we were talking last time.
That was true. There's news.
Well, he's
evidence.
at the mall, but I have no interest in talking to you, Spinal. I'm sorry.
Well, he's at the. Oh yeah. Well, Starbase running again. Very. I'm amazed you haven't banned him yet. You know, that guy's a freak. He's gonna hit up all of your minor chatters.
Didn't you sweep for this guy because he ran your Minecraft server?
No, I basically said that what he did was bad, and people were saying you're not going hard enough. I thought it was pretty hard. I mean, this guy hates me over it.
Alright, should I chug this beer?
No, you should chug a new beer.
It's like
all-
full.
Let me see.
Feel it.
Yeah, okay, you should chug that beer. Yeah, you never chug anything though. You didn't chug it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a false choice.
I can't fucking open my throat.
It's so easy, man.
I can't open my throat.
It's like the worst thing for someone in your position to say.
I literally, I have to swallow. I can't open my throat. I don't know how you do it.
You just relax your throat. It's not about opening it. In sweep for me, he ratted me. See, Starbase doesn't think I sweat for him. That guy's fucking retard. So who cares? What was this new segment you wanted to do if they don't show up?
The Ela Klein new IDF claims,
Okay.
which I didn't bother to get the link for in advance, but I'm sure someone put
Let's
it in.
react to my video. I covered them. We can react to that.
Are you covered all this?
No. Doesn't care about.
This is becoming a sticker in my Discord, bro. This is becoming a sticker in
I didn't
my.
even know I was. I didn't know I walked like that, man.
Oh my god! Oh, I didn't realize the girth, dude. You have like a fupa. You have like it's not an apron belly. It's like a bowling ball.
Apron belly. I've never heard of that. Cares about some things. I've never tried Bruce Klein, though. That's why I think I lie. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's bad fate. I will say.
Dude, this guy's making fun of me. He's like, "You're on an OMAD diet."
No. I was making fun of you for how you said it.
I said I was on an.
Yeah, I do OMAD. That's what you said. Don't fucking sweep right now. That's what you said. I do OMAD. That's what you said.
Well, I had to explain why I was eating so much at dinner.
No, that you can do that. But the point is, you said, yeah, I do OMAD. That's what you. That's the way you said it. Like those Californian person on fucking planet.
Well, how did you want me to say it?
Oh yeah, no, it's not about how I want it. You could have said like, oh, I'm doing this like 1 meal a day diet, or have you heard of OMAD? Yeah, I do this like dieting. That's how you could. But no, you were like, yeah, I do OMAD. It was like just the way you fucking insisted. It was just so epic. It was so epic.
Mm-hmm.
It was epic.
All right. Well, if anyone has the new Gila Klein IDF claims, please link it.
Check Kosher Katie probably is linking it to you right now.
Kosher Kathy was waving to me. If Kosher Kathy has it, please link it. I know you have that
I
shit.
usually have that stuff. No, it's just me, isn't it?
Oh
Just
my
me.
god, dude, it's so bad.
Okay, now show the Nikos Dior DMs for context.
Oh my god, dude.
Crazy you're using this.
You're
sticker.
so fat.
That's a nice watch, isn't it? That's a nice watch, I think. Yeah.
I'm Og.
They
I'm Og.
can't even see what you're looking at right now. You should.
Wait, I gotta pull this. Dude, how do I set Brave to my default browser?
They said great. We just go to settings and you go default apps. That's how you do it. That's epic. That was me, but I was like an hour earlier, so it's kind of crazy. Guys, isn't it crazy that like, no, you don't do no you. Yeah.
Set the
here,
ball.
There you go.
Yeah, so I was doing it right.
Yeah, but you clicked this. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, so then why did you open your big fucking mouth?
To correct you
To correct me even though I was doing it correctly?
in a stupid way.
Yeah, you did correct me in a
It's crazy
stupid
how
way.
you're never gonna show those Nick DMs, isn't it? It's kind of insane. Kind of insane.
Alright, what else do we got here?
Um.
Hold on. I'm just looking at all the parry edits.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got any other good ones here?
What
What is this,
This
dude?
is a well-known video, actually. Great stuff.
Oh, it's making me have to down. Why does it just pull up the video in your
Oh,
fucking
depends on
browser?
the file type.
Anything else?
Parry watch. That's epic. It's on my watch.
Okay, I look really Jewy here.
Yeah. That's so like all the time, basically.
Go fuck yourself, bro. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, I'm taking it too far. While you pull up the fucking compilation of me.
Oh, and dude, you're even by the
You're
way,
standing in front of
we
me,
weren't standing like
Standing
side by
in front.
side, so he's
Well,
actually
there wasn't room. to
he's
be
actually
fair.
shorter than me.
I am shorter, but like.
Cause look, he's standing closer to the
I'm
camera.
standing closer to the camera. There
Dude.
wasn't room though to be.
No,
fair.
and then he's like, all Maltese are short. And then I meet his friend who's like normal height. He's like, Maltese are like pretty tall.
All right, to be fair, he's tall. Barry's quite tall. To be fair.
Okay. Hold on.
So is this the segment? It's not the Elo segment. Is the parry segment?
No, I'm just reading something real quick. It's just like nobody likes to put anything in my fucking inbox. So hold on. I'm just while I'm waiting for someone to do it, I'm just
Wow. Oh,
if anyone is the new
work for
Ela
it.
Klein IDF statement,
Wow.
please like it.
Work
Thank you.
for it. You know how easy this would be to find? You just go to fucking
I don't like to do work,
Leftovers
bro.
H3.
Problem?
You were crying so hard. Perry, you're not being professional right now. You're not being professional. I don't want to do work. I don't want to do. I don't. That's
Do you think the complaint was about you being professional?
Yep.
Well, let's see if anyone's typing.
You're just gonna
Oh,
sit
Willie,
here-
wait, hold on.
Is there just?
Lumpy added me. All right, he's linking it.
No, I think he's just asking you to show you the picture, the pregnancy picture, I think. Oh, this was be 3 days ago, by the way.
All right, we can do this in the meantime. All right, so Sakura tearfully explains why she won't be appearing on
Who is
stream
this?
with Jason the Ween going forward.
Who already
This is
speaks
what we have instead of the Eli.
But I think sometimes, like, when you don't say something and
Who is this?
you have, like, all these people,
Listen.
like,
Full screen.
picking at you and, like, thinking you're doing all this stuff that you're not
I like how her mic is just like not synced up with the video.
Oh, is that
doing.
the
Like, I'm just a human
Decline.
too.
boo-boo
And I really did try a lot.
What? What?
The boo-boo defense force.
What is that? Labubu Defense Force?
Labubu occupation force. Really? When you think about it, though.
Oh,
right?
is that a Labubu?
Yeah.
Pushed down from getting, like, a lot of hate.
Wait, she's like crying, but her mouth isn't moving.
That's how women are, by
She
the way.
like fucked her audio up.
I tried for like months to let it go. And I know that's not Jason's core community, and that's not my community either. And
So people are being mean to you online.
Yeah,
Why are you
I'm
crying
sure.
on a stream about it?
You know, she's like a woman, right? Am I right?
I-
I'll drink to that.
That's very sexist.
Cheers to
I
that.
think when women cry, it's just as pathetic as when men cry.
It's funnier when women cry. Well, no, it can be funny when women cry.
It's just like when I see people crying, I feel like this like hatred. It's like, why are you that entitled? You feel like you've the right to cry in public and ruin our fucking day.
Guarantee you've cried in public before.
I have not since I was a little kid.
So
No,
when you were drugged
I don't
in
even
high
remember the
school-
last time I actually cried.
When you were drugged in high school.
Good one.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you're always like drugged up, so you don't ever have a break. But as soon as you realize that you can't keep this lifestyle going,
People are like, it's so toxic that men aren't allowed to show emotion. No, it's not toxic. It's based. Okay, stop showing your emotion.
when I do these Sigma moments, they're way cooler.
No, you're never gonna have another Sigma moment when we've now seen what you look like, full body, fat
People have
ass.
seen it before. I could break your bones live. That would be pretty Sigma, right? So you're just gonna listen. Just go on leftovers H tree. It is so easy to fucking find. Alright, that's not that funny.
What is Starbase sending me?
If it's kind of yours is funny. No, it's okay.
Wait, this is what Starbase just sent me. What is wrong?
Oh, there's something to it. There's something to it.
Why is that a lolly? I don't know what that is, bro.
It's a depressed wife, Jack. No,
Okay, got yeah. It looks like an adult.
Yeah.
Can we get the canonical age check?
Call him now.
He's in the mall
If
apparently.
you can do this, can he do this in the mall? No, he's
Yeah.
obviously.
To be fair, listen, I gotta be fair to him. I just asked him impromptu. He's agreed to do it. I get it if he can't do it right now. He was actually pretty courteous that I had to cancel last time.
I'm sure, but like he didn't make this in the mall, did he? So obviously he's not at the mall.
I can do something on my phone in 2 seconds.
It's like annoying though. I mean, he doesn't. Whatever. So go to the Nicholas Dior DMs and show them.
Oh my! You were like, there's something like
You were gonna do it. You were gonna do it.
fundamentally wrong with
You
you.
were gonna do it, but then he like gave up, guys. He gave up. People are just using your clip shallow.
What is the? Okay,
I don't know what that's about.
that's me 2 seconds with you.
Yeah.
Oh, another goal, by the way. Thank you guys so much. You're so generous.
Wow.
We haven't even gotten through like a full-length segment yet.
Yeah.
I do not deserve your money right now.
We get through the WillyMac thing, to be fair.
Barely.
Mm.
There is something wrong with Parry, maybe a few things. Yeah,
Wait. No, my height's fine. I don't know if you guys are gay about it, but
how long are you gonna be live for? What time is it right now?
4:45 p.m. Oh, it's 1:44 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be live that much longer.
So you should go on Leftovers H3, okay?
All right.
Search journalist. It's very easy to find, man. You're just being lazy.
Leftovers H3.
No, type olds.reddit.com / okay, do it this way. But this is the new version. Okay, now go to search.
I got the same result and I got to type
No,
less.
because this is the new version of the old version. I don't know. No, go back. It was this one maybe. There was the second one as well.
Okay, so I have to go to the. Can you look away for like 2 seconds? I gotta pull up my DMs with somebody.
Okay.
Look,
That was 2 seconds.
over there.
Okay.
Get up.
All
Get
right.
your ass up and over on that side of the fucking room, you little
All right,
bitch.
jeez.
All right, it's up here. Hold on.
I'm just looking at them in the mirror, man. Just see them in the mirror, you know.
I think it's like right here. Queeman sent it to me, and now I can't fucking find it. It's the original clip that we get to compare to the new one. Look away.
Well, you already showed the part. You already skipped the part about Nicholas, so this is like.
It's
fine.
not. I don't.
Just in general, you don't see any of your. That was funny. I'm glad I saw that.
You what? Stop looking.
Okay, but that was funny with President Sunday.
Stop fucking looking.
He just said run right back to me all the time, guys. This is epic.
Stop looking.
I'll read chat. From Queeman. I think it was. Are you doing the Destiny?
I want the original. Oh wait, no, I got it. I know where to find
it's
it.
in your IC chat.
Yeah, wait. Nope, I got it. Gila, Ramallah, Raid.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, so we're gonna compare these two clips. So for those of you that don't know, the point that you can sure, okay, there is a criticism to be made about mandatory service in the IDF, how you can reject to join, even though there's social ostracization, imprisonment, etc., people would argue, and I think to some extent, rightfully so, that all of that is worth it to not be complicit in the commission of war crimes, illegal occupation, etc. Now, that's not even the point you need to criticize, as I've said before, when it comes to Ela Klein. We talked about this last week, but she's now made an updated statement on this. But let's go watch her original statement on this matter in regards to volunteer work she did during her service. Something she volunteered for. It was not mandatory. Something she didn't have to do as part of her assignment. Optional, yes.
Military. And your whole family served in the military, right? Mm-hmm. How was your experience in the military?
It was okay. I didn't do anything like, I wasn't like a combative role.
Yeah, you weren't a fighter.
I wasn't a fighter, so I didn't have anything like
Look at her
crazy
stupid
to tell.
shirt, by
But
the way. Look at her stupid shirt.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
you
kind of
take
like a mandatory job that you have to go to.
And you don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
So she did work as a secretary in the IDF, and here's the other thing too, right? Here's the thing too. Even if you have a non-combatant role, you are still a cog in the giant machine that is the military apparatus and aiding it to continue. Now, someone can argue, oh, if you pay taxes, it's the same thing. Sure, right? But she takes it to a much more direct level, as you're going to see. For those of you that don't know, as I've said a million fucking times, the nation of Israel has been building settlements and enforcing military control over the West Bank, which is acknowledged by majority of the world's countries to belong to the nation of Palestine, and I'm pretty sure like 83 countries acknowledge that it's a legal settlement. Israel is pushing civilians in to build settlements where the local Palestinian populace is maltreated, and the Israeli military does arrests, raids, etc., enforcing their jurisdiction in a country that is not theirs. It is a slow invasion, okay, and it can be treated as such. It should be treated as such. I believe you should have every right to defend yourself against the invading army, right? Just because it's not happening overnight and it's slow does not make it any less of an invasion. The Israeli media that has spoken on behalf of the dominant right-wing parties like Likud refer to the West Bank as Judea and Samaria to remove Palestinian autonomy over the land because the end plan is to have control over it, right? Now, knowing that the Israeli military has no right to be there, knowing that it's illegally occupied, one would think if you're mandatorily conscripted into the Israeli military, you must be thankful that you're at a desk job where you don't have to go and actually be there and participate in like the actual illegally occupied zone. So when you hear that Ela volunteered for it, I mean, it's a little strange.
So what's that? Is it like a forced vacation?
No. It's more like a forced job.
Forced job. Because what did you do?
I
What
don't
was your role in
think
the
it's
military?
really that.
At first, I was given a role that was like in an
equivalent,
office
really.
somewhat close to my house in Tel Aviv.
Their equivalent.
And it was kind of like going to a day job in an office. It happened right after there was some kind of a second war in, where was it, in
I remember
Gaza?
that, yeah.
There was some sort of a small war.
Yeah.
She's referring to, I believe, the 2005-2006 Lebanon War.
When I was there, and so my job was to like, when they send officers or like people to go serve, I had to like logistically help with like their hotel or a room, things like that. But it was all on the computer. It just felt like some computer thing.
Right, okay. So secretary.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it was super boring, and I really hated it. Because it was just like, I had to take a bus super early, go there, spend the whole day, go back home. I hated it. So I tried to change my role. And it was something like you can apply for it, and it's a form that you fill out, and then they're going to give you something else completely random. You have
Different
no
position.
idea.
Different.
Then get out.
I want to get out. I want you to change the thing. I mean, like, you have to show this whole thing, just show the highlights.
Is your friend from South Italy? He's not. We're in Malta.
Yeah.
He's Maltese.
It's like, oh, she's evil because she joined the mandatory military service. She go to prison.
That's not the criticism. Oh, now you're just making troll arguments. Now you're just making troll arguments. Are you here to actually have a conversation?
It's so gay that you're like,
oh,
it's actually different from tax. You didn't explain why, by the way. You didn't even explain why it was different from like paying taxes.
Wait. Do you not realize?
It's more direct.
Yes,
because the country is worse.
Yes, but when you're assessing,
It's like forced labor.
when you're assessing someone's capability to do moral bad, obviously, an indirect contribution where you don't necessarily know that you're contributing to a moral bad is going to have like a less damaging assessment of the person themselves as opposed to something direct where you know what's going on and still decide to participate, right?
It depends on how they feel about what they're doing.
Yes, but if they feel as though the annexation of sovereign territory is just like justified,
so you should criticize that statement, not the.
Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
No, you're saying that's her being in it. You're saying that's her just doing the military service is the.
That's literally what we're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's stupid to say that just her doing the mandatory military service is.
I'm
Or-
not criticizing that. I'm criticizing her volunteering
earlier.
to part. I literally said that's not even the point you need to criticize her on.
but you brought it up.
Participation.
You said that it was a good
That's a
point.
common point of criticism, and there's partial truth to it. But that's not the point you need to grasp to when she voluntarily participated in a raid in the illegally occupied West Bank.
Like I agree that it's not even just her participating in the raid, it's the way she talks about it, and it's like clearly she doesn't feel any issue with it, and then she wants to pretend that she's like neutral about stuff. But she didn't participate in the raid. She didn't like shoot anyone.
Get out.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Get out.
All right, fine. Let me just take this. You put on the BRB screen.
No, get out.
It's gonna take a while. This means you're running, by the way.
Sit down.
Okay. How am I gonna get out if I sit down?
Sit down.
You're just like messing with me. This is like fucked
Take a
up.
seat.
Okay.
Are you done?
Can you plug it in?
No, you plug it in.
But you told me to plug it out.
We'll plug it back in.
No. No, because you were like a dick. You were like, leave
Plug it
already.
in.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking plug it. Are you fucking kidding
Is
me?
this like how it went when you punched her in the face? It was like
Yeah.
pick up the cigarette. You're
Well,
like,
yeah,
I'm
but
not picking up the cigarette.
Yeah.
And then you like punch her.
I'm not gonna fucking pick up this fucking. No, you told me to fucking unplug it. So you're
Go
gonna
plug it back
in.
in. This was
No. Oh, Perry, you're such a fucking bitch, by the way, for bringing that up. God, you're so bad fate. You like lost the debates.
You literally
About to being
looked through my
the prince.
computer when I stepped out of the
Oh,
room.
so that means you can be bad fates. That's what that means. Can you unban unmelt Ape Gamer from IC chat?
No, the guy fucking leaked messages.
Yeah, so what? You leak messages all the time. You leaked our fucking private convo with Barry.
Barry is so much cooler than you.
What?
Ooh, what is Parapon and Parry DMing right now? That's the question.
They made fun of you. They called you a drunkard.
A drunkard?
Yeah.
Get out.
You're gonna do this again? You're gonna kick me out again? What, are you gonna plug it back in or what?
Plug it in.
No. You told me to unplug it.
So plug it back in.
No.
I changed my mind.
Yeah, then you fucking fix it. You're gonna change your mind.
Just like plug it in.
No. Okay, it's your stream. Your viewers are gonna go down.
All right.
Back home
Hey, you
at the
guys
end of
here
the day. I don't know.
Were you doing secretary work there?
Oh,
So,
wait,
yeah, I was the
look,
secretary.
You're right. Wait, I have to plug it in.
Oh, you're so.
I'm not
fucking
plugging it
right.
in. I'm not plugging it in, bro. Why am I even wearing these fucking head? Dude, I'm not plugging it in.
It's over. It's actually over for you. You
It's,
know that?
it's not happening.
Hey, Aiden, stand up right now. Sit down right now. Sit up right. Yeah. Just pull up your DMs with Nicholas Diorio. We can talk about those. We only need a video for you to reveal the Nicholas Diorio X Aiden DMs. You only need a video for that. So
Can you just plug it in?
No. Was it you?
Well, I just unplugged the second monitor. Okay, give me your hand.
No.
Give me your hand.
No, I'm not gonna give you my hand either. If you're gonna be gay about
No,
it.
give me your hand.
No, I'm not gonna give you my hand. You're gonna like fucking, I don't know, slap my hand. No, that's gay.
No, put out your hand.
No.
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 I'm just gonna put that right there. Just gonna grab that.
Yeah,
Move it
unhand
over.
me, man. Unhand me. I'm gonna
So are we just gonna like sit here now, no stream?
Yeah, because you
Just plug
were
it
gay
back-
about it. You told me to unplug it.
Just
and then you
plug-
were like, oh, I'm just fucking Ricky Parry. I'm not gonna plug it back in. Are you fucking kidding me?
Just
No.
Just plug it back in.
No. You plug it back in.
No, you plug it back
You
in.
plug it back in.
See, this is what happens when an unstoppable force meets,
you are
meets an
very
immovable
movable.
object.
You're very movable. You're gonna pick it up back in. And really, listen. It's your dream.
I'm not plugging it back in.
All right.
Of the head of the.
You know what we can do instead?
We could pull up the Nicholas Diorio DMs. Yeah.
What is your obsession? You already read
Uh,
those because you went through my fucking computer.
No, I just looked at them. Really, I didn't read them.
Honestly, you should plug it in over that.
Was that okay? I don't know what that means.
You should, over just like doing that, you should feel so ashamed. You should plug it back
I
in.
already unplugged it over there.
There's like a, I don't know the terms in
My
English from
audience
the
could
army.
hear it, but
Who's
we-
that?
Translate.
Wait,
So there was a, I was in
hold on.
Brigade
You're just
which is
gonna
like
guess what she's
like a
saying.
brigade, I guess, that's in charge of the
Well, listen to it on
area of
speaker.
Ramallah. And that brigade has like a main officer. So I was his secretary.
Okay, so you were right below the big boy. Cool.
So it was nice. It was
Did that come-
interesting. It was more demanding in a way, but also kind of more rewarding because you're put in this weird situation where you're like, you're away from your house
Okay, where's the raid of Ramallah part?
to arrest
I'm telling you,
terrorists.
this is boring.
And
man.
so
Failed
I always saw
segment.
them preparing for it and leaving, and then I
Failed
would stay in
segment.
the base. So one time I wanted to go with them just to experience it.
Why you just
She just
all of a
wanted to
sudden-
experience it. She just wanted to experience her country's occupation
Oh, so like
of a foreign land.
Louis Theroux isn't allowed to do documentaries because he's watching the invasion of a foreign land. What a fucking retarded point, man.
When you're an active member of the military apparatus that aids it in its duties, right? You're a cog in
But
the
he was
machine.
just watching. She wasn't an active member.
No, she, just to be clear, as a secretary,
Yeah, and Louis pays fucking taxes to UK, and someone that goes to Israel.
do you think people that were like accountants at like Auschwitz concentration camp should have been prosecuted?
Accountants at Auschwitz concentration? Yeah, probably.
Why?
I don't know, because they're like helping Auschwitz or whatever.
So they're aiding a bad thing even though their role is
Yeah, and
indirect.
people who paid taxes should have been prosecuted.
So if, let's say, hypothetically for a minute, you buy
Like
into
Louis
the
Theroux.
you buy into the claim that the Israeli army is committing war crimes,
Uh-huh.
right, and illegally occupying the West Bank.
Yeah.
Why would it then not follow that somebody who like has like a paper job, like an accountant or a secretary, why would they also not be culpable?
They would be, but so would someone paying taxes like Louis Theroux to UK, which goes to Israel. It's like, it's not like she's going on the ride along with a fucking gun. You're literally like the bad empanada fucking straw man, where it's like she's going out there with a gun and she's aiming down her sights for any innocent Palestinian dog, an innocent Palestinian child. Bang, bang. Oh, that guy's a rapist. I'll leave him live. That's you.
But do you think the ability, even if you're just paying taxes, right? But in her case, you're an active member of that military, it's a more direct role, right? But even if you're just doing that, right, under threat of legal prosecution if you don't, do you not think that voluntarily stepping it up and getting a direct look at your military's dirty work and then recounting it years later without a shred of remorse is indicative of poor moral character?
Yeah, it's in the recounting it part's indicative. The going there, I don't think is indicative.
The going there and not realizing like what's wrong.
Well, no, it's the not realizing what's wrong, yes. But the going there is whatever.
And then actively describing it as, oh, we were raiding a
That's the
terrorist
part.
city.
Yeah, the not realizing it's wrong. Yes, that's the bad part, yes. So we, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get out.
You're gonna do this because your go-to from now on. Alright, I'll get out.
Sit down.
You go. You
First to go with
me,
them.
okay?
I just wanted to see what it's like.
Right.
I wanted to see it.
Okay.
So they took him.
Honestly, I would want to go on a raid if I lived in Israel. It would be like Call of Duty, lol.
Yeah,
Okay.
see? It's like, listen, it's like, obviously, it's a dumb thing to do, but you can go there and then, like, feel bad about it. I don't think that makes you complicit just for going there. The complicit part is, sure, being a part of the IDF in the same way that, like, you know, I feel like paying taxes. I feel like there's a comparable part there. That's part of the complicity, is obviously being a secretary of the IDF. And, obviously, her responding to it in a way which shows that she's, like, you know, lackadaisical about it, you know, a devil may care attitude. That shows that she doesn't particularly think that there is a strong condemnation of what Israel is doing. I would agree with that, but I don't think that her going on the raid, not as a contributor, but as a tourist, is an issue.
Do you think the average taxpayer is like realizing what their taxes are contributing to in regards to like the crimes being perpetrated by?
Do you think the average IDF member realizes the full extent of the Gazan nightmare?
Maybe not, but
situation?
then when they directly participate in
And
a
I'm like,
raid
yeah, uh-huh.
and continue their operational duty, like, yeah, you can say there's like a failing in moral character. That is step up because there is knowledge, right? There is knowledge that is a step up from your taxpayer, right?
You sound like plugging your tip, but I'm leaving it on the floor. Average taxpayer. Yeah, there's more knowledge, and yes, I would agree that the fact that she talks about it in a like lackadaisical, well, he would play situation way reflects poorly on her. Yes, I would agree with that.
Okay, and you agree that's probably morally worse than the average taxpayer.
Yeah, but the way she feels about it, not the fact that she went on the raid. That's what I'm saying.
The fact that she went on the raid while being an active participant in like the Israeli military apparatus, aiding it, and then continued to aid in it. Like, do you not think there's
No,
probably a greater moral failing than your average
No.
taxpayer.
No. Why would that matter? Is that she is engaging in the
Why would that
assistance of a
matter?
bad thing while doing a neutral thing. The issue is her doing the bad thing that she's assisting.
Wait, do you not think direct knowledge of like a morally bad outcome perpetrated by the military apparatus's actions, and then the knowledge of that, and then the further contribution to that would be morally worse than somebody who is not knowledgeable about that?
I don't even know if I would agree that it's like a direct knowledge of a bad thing happening. Second of all, it would make it worse that she continues doing it and like feels, doesn't like move on to protest or whatever, but not like by a meaningful amount, I feel. Not by a meaningful amount. And again, I think the main issue here is the way that she talks about lackadaisically and doesn't seem to have any moral issue with what's happening. I agree that is an issue. But I don't think that just her participating, not even participate, but just by being a viewer of that raid is an issue. No, I don't think that.
Okay. Do you believe that the IDF is perpetrating morally bad actions in the West Bank?
Yeah.
Okay, so we believe that. Do you believe that the IDF's ability to perpetrate bad actions in the West Bank is by exercising itself as a military authority over that area?
Yeah.
Do you not believe that as a uniformed officer of the military, without prior approval from the government that is rightfully in charge, do you not believe that riding into that territory as if it were your own is a further reiteration of your nation's military control and jurisdiction over this territory? You're validating it.
You could say subconsciously that's what's happening, yeah.
Do you think that's bad?
I think that, yeah, it's bad that that's happening, yes.
Yes, I think the raid itself is bad.
Yeah, if that's the way that you're going to look at the raid as being a bad thing, yeah. But I think that, like, for you to expect that Hila going on a trade is going to lead her to understand that just the act that the raid exists is a moral issue or whatever, I think that that's, like, a very, like...
Well, this is now when she's recounting it as well. This is years after she's been in the U.S. And
yeah, I agree. This part is bad. The fact that she doesn't seem to have done any...
in many cases, these raids were conducted on people with no, like, evidence, due process.
No, I agree with that, but obviously she would know that just from going on the raid.
She would know that there's, like, no warrant or rights for the person she's raiding.
How the fuck would you know that? How the fuck would you know that?
Because if this were occurring in Israel, I'm pretty sure you'd be, like, served with a warrant or something. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do what they do normally for raids, just, like, bust down your door and, like, go inside and go through all your shit without a fucking warrant. Like, there's no, like, communication with the individual, like, asking for their consent.
Yeah, but how the fuck is Hila gonna know that?
Because she's watching it.
Right, but isn't she I thought she just heard it. Isn't that part of the story? That she says, oh, there was a bullet that hit me, but it was a bulletproof...
I'm pretty sure she was in the fucking Humvee watching.
Maybe she saw it. Sure, she could have seen the situation, but she doesn't know what the context to that situation is, so I don't think it's fair to say, oh, Hila must have obviously known, when she's watching this, that there's a, without warrant situation happening, where all this, like, messed up thing, all these messed up things are going on,
You're just, like, arguing for the sake of arguing.
Alright, this is your bad faith, Parry, I win. Okay.
No, I mean, I've literally gotten you to admit that the raid was bad. That's all I was trying to outline.
Like bad in the same way that fucking...
My win condition has been
the
met.
industrial complex is bad, but you
They
just
took me with
fucking
them one
having
night,
a
even though they
job
weren't
as an
supposed to.
engineer doesn't
Did they armor your ass up?
You're driving in this like jeep that's bulletproof.
Right.
So I was in the jeep, and then as soon as we entered Ramallah, the people in the city started shooting us.
Wow.
And I heard like a bullet hit the jeep like right next to my head.
Did it like dent or just
No, you just hear it.
It's a gnarly armored jeep.
Saying it was in the Jeep. I don't know if you even saw anything.
I mean, it was just interesting.
They were so someone actually was shooting the car when you went
you
in.
Do you think she probably knows that Ramallah is not legally owned by Israel?
Probably not, no. At the time, no. Probably now, yeah. But
Wait.
all right, look. Imagine that you're fucking. Listen, I think she's retarded.
Dude,
I think she's disabled.
wait, why would they need to build settlements if it was fully occupied in territory of the
Here's
Israelis?
what I have to imagine. What would the Down syndrome's personality set be? Oh, they're building settlements because they want to live there. That's what they would say.
Wait, but why would you? What does settle imply as opposed to move
Well,
in?
because there's a nice area that they were doing farm, and now they're gonna settle. That's what a Down syndrome person like Elo would
If
say.
they are settlers, what is the implication of that?
Oh wow, there's like a new area, and they're gonna like build.
Yeah, a new area.
Yeah.
Belonging to whom?
Well, I mean, clearly, it doesn't mean
Israelis are taught in school about the fucking PA, Yasser Arafat. They know that there's another group occupying this territory.
The fact that it just makes it clear to me that you don't think that indoctrination is a thing that exists.
No,
I think that Hila was indoctrinated. Like, can you tell the difference? Let's say that there's like a fucking SWAT raid outside that window, right? Can you tell the difference between one with proper warrant and one without? I don't think so.
Indoctrination does exist. Okay, nobody you don't need to agree with anything I'm saying. You don't need to deny that, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying that like probably she wasn't thinking of this like in a critical way towards Israel. She was accepting it like as it happened. So I don't think this would be an eye-opening.
She was, of course, she wasn't thinking of it. That's why I think because she doesn't think it's wrong. That's the point.
Yeah, so for you to say, well, she was here, and so she should
She
realize
thinks it's
the horrible...
totally okay for her nation to go and to occupy territory that doesn't belong to it and enforce its jurisdiction to the point where she feels, knowing that this is not her nation, that she could just ride in there.
Yeah. So she already felt that way.
Exercising Israelis' military authority over
obviously
the
that's
area.
happening, yes.
Military authority that has allowed them to engage in the persecution of the people that inhabit it.
Yeah, obviously, yes, that is what's happening, yes.
So what is the contention?
The contention is that she's not going to watch that and have like a fucking come to Jesus moment where she's like, oh my god, Israel's doing a job. That's all that's going to happen.
Okay, so do you think like when like Nazi soldiers were invading Poland and like executing Jews, do you think they're like, yeah, what we're doing, like, do you think that there were some that probably knew they were killing people, they knew people were dying, right? But didn't think it was bad because they thought, oh, we're eliminating a pest?
I mean, yeah, probably something.
Would
like
you
that,
still
yeah.
think those guys are morally bad, even though they don't even though they believe they're doing something good?
Well, if they were doing it, yes, but she was just watching it happen.
Yes, but I've just explained to you why her even being there to begin with is a morally bad action. So
I
you
think that
10
somebody
minutes
should
ago.
see something like that and feel pause and think they should somebody in that situation reanalyze their fucking previously held convictions. Yes, I do think that they should feel that. However, I think that simply being there and not doing that, I don't think that that's like a bad thing. I think she's like retarded. Maybe I am being biased. I don't know. I mean, I see where you're coming from, right? It's like you're being in a position where it's being made clear to you, direct example of the overreach of the, Israeli government, basically, and she's not thinking about it at all. But I don't think that her being there then would be the issue. It would be
Yes,
you're kind of agreeing with, no, you're kind of agreeing with me. The issue would be her not reflecting on it properly. I just realized you agree with me.
No, I don't.
So
You
epic.
conceded it was bad.
Yeah, it's bad, like in the overall structural way.
Okay,
but
what
not for her to be there. Not for her to be there.
What is not following? We agree that Israel is
Age gang represent, okay?
Okay, I gotta read Donna's. Hold on. We agree that Israel.
Read those anyway. Stream all that.
Yeah, we agree that Israel is like doing bad things in the West Bank. We agree that their ability to do that is over their like exercised illegal military authority over the region. We agree that a soldier being able to freely ride into that territory shows that they don't acknowledge the government in power, and it's a further exercising that illegal military authority that has allowed the Israelis to perpetrate harms against the Palestinian people in the West Bank.
Yeah, but like not on an individual level. That's like the overarching thing that is happening there, right? Like
You're just like, I'm sorry, I don't like to use the
she's
word.
just in the fucking.
You're
Jeep.
literally a
She's
contrarian.
not gonna fucking be in the Jeep. You think that's so 3 people in a Jeep going and doing this raid. That's like that's not really gonna do much to reinforce Israeli dominance over a position. But 4 people with Hila there, now it's happening. No.
But when we're assessing her morality, we are assessing it at the individual level.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that
So
her
do you-
morality
so, okay,
comes from her
so can
inability to introspect after that situation, not from her just being a
so,
viewer.
So can you acknowledge she probably knew, at how old was she, 19, 18?
Yeah, like 19 or whatever, yeah.
Can you acknowledge at 19 years of age, she probably knew that Israel was not the owner of the West Bank?
Honestly, no.
Okay,
I
don't know
think
what to tell
it's
you.
possible that she
I
was
think you'd, like,
well,
need
it's
to
like
just-
a dispute, there's like a dispute. But even if she did know that, I mean, she might think there's like
So
justification for
you
it.
don't think she knew what settlements were?
Honestly, probably not. She's like really stupid.
Okay, then I can't, honestly, I can't.
But
have this
even if
discussion
she
with you.
did, it doesn't change my position, which is that her just being there, sure, that would be wrong. However, it's wrong because it's like another example of the arm of the Israeli military.
Yeah, the
doing
thing I
that
just
action.
argued.
Yes, but that's not Ela doing that. That's the Ray doing that.
She's contributing to
But
it.
she's literally not. She's just there, sort of like sitting, in the fucking back seat of the car. Like, is a toddler in the fucking back seat of a car contributing to a drunk drive incident? No, not really.
No, but like, okay, do you not understand why that doesn't work as a comparison?
Well, the difference is that in this case, the toddler is also a part of the machine that is driving the car, so to speak, right?
It would be like
And it's like a show of force in a way.
it would be like somebody else steals a car. Somebody like the DMV knows it's stolen and decides to register it in their name anyway. They know this person didn't steal the car, right? But they're giving acknowledgement to that person's authority and illegal ownership of the car. By acknowledging that you're just free to ride in there as a member of a foreign military, you are adding credence to your nation exercising military control over this region, which is illegal, right? And even if you don't know it's necessarily illegal, there wouldn't have to be settlements if it was already your territory. So there would at least be knowledge that this territory doesn't belong to you.
Right, so you're saying that because Ela is going with the IDF soldiers who are already going there, she is further reinforcing the fact that Israeli people have like some dominion over that region.
Yeah, and then showing no remorse for it after the fact.
The remorse thing I agree with.
But that adds to the thing that was already bad.
I think I can see how you could say that just.
And also, if you agree her lack of remorse is bad, if you don't agree the initial action is bad, then what should she be feeling remorse
I think
for?
that she should be feeling remorseful for her engagement with the Israeli government in the first place being a
Wait,
part
what
of
does remorse imply?
Remorse feels that there were bad actions being involved, and in the same.
So you believe she was involved in bad actions?
Yes, with
bad actions.
her being the secretary for the IDF. Whenever
So we agree. So we agree. So
Yes,
what is?
I do agree with that. I just thought earlier.
So what have we been
that
arguing
the
about?
Individual, her just being a part of the raid was not a bad action. However, I think you made a agreeable argument that she's sort of like further enforcing the military thing.
So you can see it.
Yeah, but like it's only a teeny tiny little increase.
You can see it.
Yeah, not I just said yeah.
God, you're a stubborn fuck.
Yeah, but the rest of it, I think you were being stupid about.
You are like a stubborn fuck, bro. It's crazy.
Because I agreed with you. Are you okay, man? So I'll disagree more, I guess.
Hold on.
You didn't ever tell people to like the stream. Do you
Oh
ever
yeah,
do
by
that?
the way, like the stream, people. Like the stream if you're enjoying what you're seeing.
Because you told people to like donate, but you didn't tell them to like the stream. You should do that, I think.
Yeah, like the stream.
'Cause you could have like 100 likes, but you don't.
Yeah.
What's that about? Do you usually get how many likes do you usually get?
Like 100.
Yeah, but you don't have that many. You think that's because of me?
Okay, I gotta read Donna's.
Oh, thank you for your not answering.
Navakva, a question for PPG. Is it
me.
true that if I were to toss a dart at Malta on a globe, there's an 80% chance I'd land on your house?
Are you saying like if the dart was the relative size of like the darts with the globe, or if it was like the size of real darts? That's my answer.
Okay. Juicy Dog with the 5. But did the Gaza Strip know her age at the... Okay.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, so true.
Huh. Did you have a gun on you?
I didn't.
You were not supposed to leave.
No, yeah, not really. But even if I walked with them to one house.
Wait, shh, this is important.
Didn't.
You were not supposed to leave.
No, yeah, not really. But even if I walked with them to one house.
Okay.
I did get out of the car once.
So she did get out of the car. She was even walking with them to a house they were illegally raiding.
Alright,
Surrounded
so
with
she-
them.
so that's
Did they arrest anyone that night?
They did.
Did they bring it in the same car with you?
No.
Oh,
You
different
go,
car.
there's a few cars going.
Damn, that's crazy. Was it like? How did you feel? Was it horrifying?
It was strange. Very,
Strange.
very weird.
How so?
I don't know. Just you see people in the house, and then it's like the soldiers just walk into the house and look through their shit and find guns, and the whole thing is really surreal.
Okay, now apparently she's recounting it a little bit differently now.
Participated in this raid.
No, it was just mandatory service.
Yeah.
That's not what you said. That's literally not what she said. She said that she had mandatory service and she was bored, so she voluntarily, and it was so voluntary that her commanders,
Flip chim, to be fair.
wait, that she would have gotten in trouble with her commanders had they known that she was participating in this, because she wasn't supposed to.
Well, I didn't see the full context of this clip.
You said this was the...
Well, no, I didn't say. I said the second result was the clip. Yeah, the second one. See?
This one?
Yeah, I think that one was it.
I already got pissed when I saw that title.
Right.
Because it is not an Ethan Klein, Hassan Piker Destiny situation.
Right.
It's not.
Pretty sure.
The only reason to bring Destiny into it is to turn Hassan into a sympathetic character.
First part's
This
Yeah.
whole thing is about him trying to get Ela fucking killed, which, by the way, his response is doubling down on
That's
him
a
trying to
total lie.
mark Ela as... he's like, she was a valid military target.
He's not. He's
she
making
escaped
the point
justice.
that even people engaged in civil activities within the military apparatus
even
that's
people he
committing
might
the
like.
bad action, by having presence in the illegally occupied territory, they would therefore be valid military targets. And making an example of somebody who's engaged in the civil administration as a part of the military apparatus in that illegally occupied territory that's easily recognizable to his community would be Ela Klein. That would be a good example. That would be familiar with everybody. Exemplifies his point, which is a valid point. He's not saying that Ela Klein, who is now in California, is a valid target. He's saying Ela Klein, who, as a member of the Israeli military, went into the West Bank, another nation's territory, she would then be a valid target, which is just true.
How would you feel if they used you as an example? Oh, you misclicked. Oh, that's okay.
You know, she could have been killed. She should have been killed then. That would have been fine. She escaped justice.
If I was brainwashed, let's say, I've now moved to the U.S., I did what she did.
Huh?
I would say if they had killed me at that point in time, they probably would have been justified.
No, I'm saying if Hassan used you as
You
an
know,
example,
she's a criminal.
would you
Which
feel
is
like
all
she committed
wrong.
a
crime. She's-
I would know what he's saying, and no, because I'm no longer in that territory.
Okay.
She's a criminal.
He's
Unless Hila has like plans to go back to the West Bank, she literally has no reason to be worried.
wrong with everything that he said.
Yeah, I don't even think it was illegal.
I don't.
There's a
I
good
don't.
chance it was in collaboration with the PA. It was during the second Intifada, and also
This is a total lie, by the way, what he's about to say. I went and did research. No, it is not likely that the PA was sanctioning Israeli raids within houses within the West Bank. It's just not true.
according,
They
I
were
went back and
doing-
watched the story because I was curious. I didn't listen to it in a while. You say you went into someone's house,
I have found no evidence of this. I've literally found nothing.
found weapons there,
I don't know where he's getting this from.
illegal weapons, and then took the weapons out and arrested the guy.
Why would the PA, who is trying to exercise Palestinian sovereignty, ask the Israeli military to come and start raiding their citizens' houses?
We don't know.
And
that
they
was
they were
illegal.
going on arrests of specific people that they knew were
It's
either
unlikely scenario, so it would
I agree.
require some evidence.
involved in something, or they have intel, and they were going on specific raids of specific people. These are not like just going into anybody's home and just like terrorizing them.
The big thing.
Yeah, because Israel is always like clearly working on like solid intel, like video proof that somebody's done something wrong. They're not just like doing shit to people they like think are suspicious for one reason or another,
That makes them all scumbags.
with like no basis.
During the second Intifada, the PA,
Yes, there have been people that have just been arbitrarily detained by the IDF. This is a horrible example.
there was a lot of organizing and coordinating with the IDF to help pick up dangerous people. Dangerous people that the PA deemed dangerous.
This is also what pisses me off. He's so clearly pro-Israel, and it's like, own it. When he was doing the, it's a genocide. I'm pro Palestine.
bad. It's very annoying. Well, I said it was bad. How could I possibly be a Zionist? That's
Exactly, but he's always doing like minimization. No, there was
justification, stuff like that.
no. The PA did not sanction what Hila was describing she was doing. I found no evidence of this at the time she was doing it, or at all actually.
Dangerous and criminal, right? So that's not illegal. That's literally not illegal. And when Hassan talks about it, he's like, they go into these houses.
Wait, so he's just said it's. So he said it's very possible the PA allowed it, so it's not illegal. First of all, where are you getting that from? Second of all, even if that was happening in some cases, what reason do you have to believe that that's true in this case, unless you just like totally disregard the possibility that the IDF engages in illegal raids within the West Bank, which is then just like denialism, right? You're engaging in
It's like a
denialism.
very common thing, which you're just like pretending is
Yes,
like,
yes. But he's now just assumed that to be true, which it's the claim that this is happening at all is flimsy, but he's assumed that this thing, which if it was happening, would be so rare. He's assuming that to be the case and then arguing it's not illegal. It's like so fucking dishonest.
They drag people out.
yourself here, man.
What?
Keep pressing space. It's very embarrassing. So you keep like going down the chat. It's very embarrassing.
By their feet during the nighttime in the bed, and the wife and the kids are screaming, and they go, and then it's like they punch the kids in the face.
That happened.
It's like, listen, it's a night raid. It's not
Yes,
good.
they've detained
Also,
What
like
you- what you
when
expect,
he
right?
says that we were valid targets, we were shot at.
Torture.
The jeep that I was in, as soon as we entered that area, they shot at the jeep and the bullet hit right here next to my head. But the jeep was bulletproof. So like, yeah.
And
Okay.
again, also, your secretary,
PA
you went on
sanctioning
one
this.
ride
This is
along.
in collaboration with the PA. We're being shot at as we ride. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're.
Well, maybe they're like meth heads. The PA wants out.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube here, but if
Say
you're
the thing.
if you're a member of an
Pose.
invading fucking army, of course you're being shot at. You fucking narcissistic bitch. Of course, I don't know. They were just like shooting at me. I don't know why. You were riding as a member of an invading army in uniform into their territory.
Yeah, but she's just an innocent little secretary.
Get out.
Just out of curiosity of what your friends were going through when they went there.
Yes.
You served in the army for 2 years. You went one time. The rest of your time, you were a secretary. You never.
I was
You never.
curious to see what they do. Call me a journalist if you want, Hassan. But I actually went boots on the
That's
ground.
more journalism
I'm like,
than
you're
you'll
a
do, Hassan.
pussy ass bitch,
You only
Hassan.
think about going to the West Bank.
Girl, it's fine.
You've been there.
Are they? Wait. You talk about the West Bank, Hassan. I've actually been. You were there as a member of the fucking invading army. This is like, I can't believe she's like seriously saying this. I don't know how like nobody.
Well, she was just a ditzy little secretary with a heart of gold, and one day she just wanted to learn a bit about the Palestine situation. That's the way she's presenting it. Basically.
Yeah, I like got out and walked into the house that they were legally raiding, and you
Yeah.
know, stepped in.
What was she to do? What was she to do?
Yeah, I was like tagging along the other night with like a group of like Maltese burglars. We broke into some old bitch's house, but I was a journalist. I just wanted to see how burglars
I
operate.
wanted to like look at the situation.
Yeah, so I was just like standing in
figure
there.
out, what do Maltese houses look like? You know, you're a
Yeah,
tourist.
I was just a
It's not even
journalist.
your territory. So I mean, really, can you hold held accountable?
True.
There you go.
You've only fantasized about it.
Yeah.
He was actually considering genuinely going to Gaza.
I know, man. That's a pretty big deal.
I have to say,
You think what's happening in Gaza is bad? You haven't been there? Like what?
That just shows that he doesn't want to put his money and get genocided. Just prove if Hassan doesn't want to get genocided, can we really take his claims that there's a genocide seriously?
So true.
Can we consider this?
That's a good argument. I've never,
Thought about
I
this.
haven't
There you
considered
go.
that before.
There you go.
I know it's in the doc, but the fact that Twitch did nothing
Yes.
Yes.
is
Yes.
unlevel amount of despicable.
Zero
Yes.
surprise to me.
That is
Despicable.
disgusting.
That's why I'm telling people. I said it in the video, but if you didn't see it, Twitch is demonstrably complicit and will do nothing to stop this.
Yes.
That's why we need to focus on the sponsors. They're the only ones that can do something. And AT&T
pass
recently
me a
told
beer?
Ludwig, do not have Hassan in your videos. We will not do this if Hassan's in the videos. Great.
Oh look, there's
I love AT&T. I'm switching now.
Oh, basically, me thinking about this whole thing, like he could start calling me a journalist instead of calling me a terrorist.
He could, yeah.
Just
And I mean,
saying.
you did report.
Thanks, Mom. All right, well that wraps up that segment. I don't know if we have. Is there anything else to talk about?
their house tour. Is that the different segment? I don't.
It's like one picture. I don't care.
No, there's a whole video.
All right, I'm done with this fucking stream.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, take care. Thank you guys for